Damn right I'm a skilled repairer. Okay, I'm the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for uh, dropping by the channel. I am playing the story mode, which crashed on me 5 times, and I gave up on it for better part of a week. But now there have been 2 more patches, and the internet has assured me that the game works. So I'm giving it another shot. I'd say wish me luck, and I do hope you wish me luck. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure the game is still going to be iffy. I've got a bone to pick with the game specifically. Let's just say the game destroyed the save file of my survival game, and I was not okay with that at all. Because, and I can't stress this enough, I was like 20 days into a survival game, and I had mucklucks and gauntlets and a really good parka and a rifle. Things were going fantastically well. I had kind of cleaned out Coastal Highway and Desolation Point, and I just put everything in, all consolidated in one space. It was going really well. And then, yeah, the game crashed when I reloaded the game. Oh, you have a save file? Are you sure you have a save file? Because we think you don't have a save file. So yeah, that was not ideal. But hey, I'm hoping things will be better now. All right. So, oh, that was almost embarrassing. There we go. All right, let's do this. Let's repair some ragged thermal underwear.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You say that, but one thing they've changed in the way the game's survival mechanic works, right, that actually kind of impresses me and I think was a very good choice, is now you don't have to, like, starvation does not decrease your livability very quickly. I mean, it will eventually, but tiredness decreases a little, not being able to... not having any water decreases it quite a bit, which, of course, is very realistic. But starvation, basically, you can play the whole game starving, as long as you don't need... until you need to, like, heal yourself or do some fine work. You don't need to heal... you don't need to... Oh, there we go. You don't need to eat at all, so that's... If you're trying to spend the game keeping your food rating as high as possible, you're gonna lose because you're gonna run out of food. But if you just kind of subsist, keeping your food just, just at the edge of survivability, then yeah, you can get the job done. Boop. No, I don't want to use a hatchet for meat. That would be weird, unless it's frozen, in which case you have to. I'm still using a scrap metal shard. How have I not found a better knife yet? Although I guess I'm like 8 seconds into the game. Yeah, we'll stick to the knife, thanks. Right, I'm crazy tired. I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna drink some herbal tea. No! Oh, I should have repaired my scrap metal shard. God damn it. Alright, well. Learned our lesson. Let's give her the, let's give Grey Mother the, food. Alright, I would like to give you, not the food, the fresh rabbit pelt. For a 50 more points! No, I might want to... No, you know what? You can have the MRE as well. What the hell? And have some sticks. I mean, I'm using your fire. The least I can do is give you some sticks. Alright, what have we got? Okay, it's... What are you going to give me? Oh, more stories about the collapse. Great. Okay. I don't know why these parts aren't voice acted. I turned on the subtitles so it would all be consistent. But, like, is the game so tight on budget that they could only do... Ooh. Right, this is all information I got last time and then the game crashed. No, that's true. Okay. I don't know who the Millers are. Aww. Oh, okay, that's just the same message. I don't know why you told me the same message twice, but I support that. No, we already did that entire, yeah, we did that whole conversation tree. Alright, so, a mistake I made last time, which I'm not going to make this time, was to, let's see, herbal tea, moldy venison, gamey venison. I'll eat the moldy venison, and she can have the gamey venison. What can I say? I'm very, very polite. Alright. Yes, a mistake I made last time was I put way too much, there we go. I put way too much food in the fridge all at once without checking the calorie counts on it. And once you've put all of the food possible in her fridge, you don't get any of the food back. So I actually gave her too much food. Does that make me a bad person? No, it makes me a great person. Although maybe it caused the game to crash, because literally I closed the fridge with her food in it, the food I had given her. I keep forgetting to make tea. There we go. That should be fine food-wise. I closed the fridge with her food in it. Herbal tea. There we go. Okay, my condition is really low. Like, upsettingly low. Yes. And then the second I did that, I clicked on it, and boom, the game crashed. So, luckily I didn't, you know, lose my entire single-player game like I did my survival game, but, you know, it was disconcerting. So, I'm going to go put a bunch of raw meat in her fridge, and let's see if the game crashes. Alright, light. Then we're going to go out and find me some new pants, because they were destroyed in a wolf attack. And that's not like hyperbole. Alright, so each of these has 800 calories, I think. So 1, 2, 3, that should be 2,400 calories. Yeah, ish. Alright, so I need 2,500 more. I might not have enough food. Oh, this is bad. I hope she likes... How we doing? Oh, 89.51. Okay, well, I do. Because I've been so good about gathering cattails, there's plenty of food for her. Alright, how we doing? Is that it? You're goddamn right it is. Let's go sleep for 12 hours.
Damn, that's smart.
Yeah, no, you sprained your ankle when a wolf attacked you. You know what? A wolf attacked you. Be happy. Don't know why I left those next to a bed. It was really poor use of space, I gotta say. Alright. Nap time. 9 hours of sleep. God, if only sleeping was something you could get better at. Burn less calories while you sleep and heal yourself. Yay, it's light in here now. Alright, let's see what our next quest is. Yeah. Of course. You have a very limited sense of what morality is if you think it's bad that I took food from an abandoned...
You're all set for food and fuel.
Ah, here we go. Gas station.
I'd like to hear what you know about my friend now.
See what I mean about them not
Friend.
voice acting the,
Yeah. She passed through. Some people heard her.
conversation
storm.
sequences? The town was literally
You
abandoned
already
a
said
day ago? 'Cause
Where did she
She
go?
walked here, I crashed, and I got here 4 days later.
She passed through town. Too many closed doors, broken houses. Nowhere to run, to hide.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have.
It occurs to me I had my microphone on mute this whole time,
Before it was too late.
which is bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you say too late? I'm not down with too late. Oh, you ready to give me more stuff? No, you are not. Ugh, you're the worst, Grey Mother. Alright, so, let's check what I've got in my pockets and go have some adventure. Alright, so I've got a lot of broken stuff to break down. That's good. Really? You need to do an elaborate sawing sound effect? Oh, I can't use my scar. My scar-making knife. That's sad. Alright, I've still got a hatchet, and I have Oh my god, I could have been sharpening the knife. Alright, I'm using my hatchet for everything now. I'm gonna keep it in good condition at least. But yeah, mental note. Watch your knife's condition. You can't afford to lose your knife. Alright, so she told me where some special items on the ground were. So I'm gonna go find them. Leave those guts lying here on the ground, which apparently I've left a lot of already. Let's leave the clothes fixing. Actually, you know what? I better fix... I mean, there's still a lot of wolves around, so I better fix what clothes I can. Because I'm about to walk out into the wilderness, and spoiler alert, I don't have shoes anymore. So that's not going to go well. I want it to go well, but it's not going to. So yeah, consider this my quest for boots. No mittens, no hat. Walking around in socks. Maybe I should make some coffee, keep myself warm. Yeah, let's do that. And then, for real, we've got some adventuring to do. Okay, I hope everybody's alright. I don't know if you can hear that siren, but it's jarring when a siren runs by. Okay, anything else I can drop? I want to have as much room to carry stuff as I can. Yeah, probably don't need that. Or 10 pieces of wood. I'm going to keep the books, though, because they really do burn easily. I got a pry bar, I'm good. I got a bunch of extra fuel for the lantern I don't need right now. Sewing kit. Okay. You know what? It's daytime. I don't even need the lantern. Let's go get some stuff. I like that you don't have to make maps in the... I like that you just have a map. Don't get me wrong. I'm finding the map-making gameplay entertaining. Like, I actually like making maps in the main game. But, in my head, I just revealed I still consider the survival experience to be the main game. That was unexpectedly revelatory. Yeah, I actually like making maps. I think it's a nice feature, you know, gathering charcoal. Come on. Candy bars. Oh, apparently the siren was not, in fact, driving by, but was right across the street from my house. Other stuff I was not expecting. Yes! Betrayal? After, like, I promised I wouldn't, I waited there like you asked where are you, it's getting close. Oh, crap. Oh, is this the couple that was trying to run away and they stashed those supplies by the, I want to say, church? Or is this another note? You know, let's check our quest map. I haven't actually done that yet. Yes, I know. I will drop that inside the car. You can't drop stuff inside the car. I didn't know that. Alright, quests. Grandmother seems tired. Try to talk to her after... Yeah, boo. Boo. Let's do side quests. How do I do side quests? Ah. Milton Supply Cache. Use direction of the grandmother located hidden supply cache. Okay. I will do that. She said one was behind the house and one was by the church, and I've already got the one behind the church. I should have made a note of where she said all of those, so it's end of town, last house on the right, and it's in the backyard. Gotcha. That's where I was attacked by a wolf and skinned a deer. It's a lot of happy memories out behind that house. Seriously, though, I barely survived the wolf attack. I know the game gives you continue points if you get killed, but it's still an unpleasant experience. Okay, anything in there? No. Okay, I got some houses to rob. I will be back for you in a second house. I think it's very windy. How's my health doing? Actually, not bad. Apparently, drinking a bunch of coffee is a good way to keep your spirits up. Although, obviously, drinking a bunch of gin would be better at that, but only if you appreciate puns. Yep, there it is. They do not make these supply caches hard to find. And I respect that. Antibiotics, antiseptic, energy bar, painkillers. We are ready to rock. Rose hips for replacing painkillers, although I just found a bunch of painkillers, so maybe I won't need the rose hips. You need, I think, 2 mushrooms to make antibiotics, or 3 sets of rose hips to make painkillers. And I like that there's actually an activity for preparing them to be eaten or used or cooked on the fire rather than just being able to cook them. Like, the whole crafting screen has been completely revamped, and I think it's a huge improvement. Okay. What have we got next? Lots of cattails, which is good. Did I completely... Yeah, I don't need your hide. I'm not going to make deerskin pants yet. Specifically because I don't have a knife to take that hide off you just now. So... See, this is the trick. It's riding starvation. Just sit there right while you're out gathering, while you're doing stuff. Just be starving the whole time. It's not going to affect you so much that it's going to have a major... Starving doesn't affect how much you can carry. Starving does not lower... it doesn't keep you from sprinting. And it doesn't lower your condition that much. So, the starving state is something that I encourage you to spend... Ooh, I'm still not good at stairs. Starving is something I encourage you to do within the game world as much as possible. And then once you get back home to base, you want to repair your clothes, you want to do some book studying, that's when you have a little food. And then, oh, your condition's a little low from all your going out adventuring starving? Well, eat just enough, 600 calories, to get you a full night's sleep, and then boom. Yes! Just anyone, people getting desperate. It's only been a few days since the power went out. I'm going to stash some supplies in a special place above town, you know, near where we look at the stars together. Okay, well now they're trying to make me feel bad about stealing these people's food. You know what, Will? Don't be so cheery about the fact that you're stealing these people's desperation bug-out bag style supplies. That's not cool at all. Good that there's a place to sleep here. Alright, so let's check the map and see exactly where they were talking about. Search metal container. Yeah. Alright, so cave above town. That could be north or south. As long as it's on a higher elevation. Of course it was the other side, way on the other side of the road. Past the shortwave tower. Which, hey, that was a nice thing they did in the survival biome. They moved the... I got so confused because they had done the big Faithful Cartographer upgrade. Update. And I went looking for the... I was starving. I was cold. Long dark, which friggin' crashed on me. Again! What did I wait for 2 whole... It's like, what did I wait for 2 whole updates to the game? I keep saying upgrade instead of update. That's very weird. Anyway, is that a wool scarf? Nice, that actually could help. Now, let's go find some, like, shoes. And then I'll go look for that cave, because I don't feel like trudging up a mountainside in my socks. Oh my god. And so, this puts me in a bind. Like, just... From a ethical reviewing standpoint. What is my obligation here? Like, I wanted to have this review out in a timely fashion. But the game... So I thought, oh, I know the game, The Long Dark, pretty well. I got like 100 days in the survival mode. I'll just come in, I'll play the story mode for 2 days, and then boom, I'll know what I'm doing, I'll rush through it, and then I'll write up my review. But the game keeps crashing on me. Over and over and over. Like, there's no limit to the number of times the game has crashed on me, theoretically. Because it reliably crashes when I'm leaving buildings. Or sometimes when I just drop something in a building. The point is, it crashes a lot. Oh, look at those birdies. They're so cute. Hey, mushrooms! So, what is my, like... Do I wait for them to finish the game and then review it? Or do I write a review saying, I couldn't finish this game because it kept friggin' crashing on me, and give it a bad review? Like, what is my ethical duty here? Because, you know, normally when a game isn't finished, I just do a preview of it. You know, and I'll be like, hey, I liked this mechanic, I didn't like this mechanic, hope they change it. this is promising, or this looks just like something else. There's basically only like 4 things you can do in a preview. Honestly, I get why companies want people to do previews of their game, because they want people to get excited about it, but there's so little you can say in a preview. It's kind of ridiculous, how limited previews are, just because all you can say is, well, you know, I hope the mechanics turn out to work. I hope when this game doesn't crash as much, it's still fun to play. There's just nothing there, is my point. Whereas reviews, I'm being handed what I'm told is a finished product. And then it keeps crashing on me. So...
Could end up being useful.
And I want to say, I know that there are extra challenges to the story mode because they've been working on the survival biomes for 3 years, tuning them, tuning the gameplay, making it work a little better every time. But I just want to say that I can count on one hand the number of times the Long Dark crashed on me when I was playing. Is it already sunset? Did I sleep through the entire day? Weird. I maintain that the character I'm playing as should be able to estimate what time of day it is and how many hours are left in darkness.
Could make sense.
And I think it was stupid to take that out of the game. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I played, if you combine the reclaimed wood, nice. All right, I'm going to come back in the daytime when I don't have to, like, waste matches and lamp fuel to look around that place. Let's go up the hillside and try to find that thing, shall we? So in the 50 to 100 hours that I spent with the PC version, that I spent with the Xbox preview system version, like those 2 versions of the game that I played, and I say really extensively, I can count on one hand the number of crashes I had. It's like 3 or 4 crashes tops. I have had this finished version for the PS4 that I've been playing for 5 days now has crashed 9 times. And again, one of those erased 5 hours of gameplay because the game doesn't let you keep in multiple save files for some reason. I know, it's because it's a survival game and they don't want you to be free to experiment and fail and then try again. Because the people who make survival games don't understand how video games are played and how people want to engage with the video games they play. My point is, it's frustrating. Alright, is this near the cave? The arch. Alright, is the arch on the map, or what's the situation here? Alright. Oh, yeah, there's the arch, so I just go left. You can't, like, put it on your map. It's not that kind of game. So I noticed they've added rock climbing to the main game. I kind of wonder if they've... Oh, hey there. To the story mode. I kind of wonder if there's any rock climbing to be done in the survival biomes, if they've altered them at all. Like, I've definitely noticed a few more mountaineering ropes and climbing points that I hadn't seen before. And I've got to say, yeah, no, I know, you're whiny. I get it. In addition to the extra mountaineering ropes and more places to climb and kind of like fun stuff hidden behind climbing places, which is actually really nice. There's also, they've really decorated all of the locations. Like, they have been absolutely packed and filled with, oh, this isn't good. Yeah, there's no way up there. It's way too steep to walk. There's no climbing points. However, I'm supposed to go up to the cave. I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. Alright, let's circle back to the house and see what we can do. Maybe I can get some more cattails on the way. 4 cattails, all you need to sleep comfortably through the night and recharge your health. No, it looks like night is coming. The sky is frigging orange. You know night is coming because the sky is orange, not because, I don't know, air pressure changes? Idiot. Yes. So, I'm hoping Like, I like the new decorated locations. The dam, the hydroelectric dam is now ridiculously packed. I was very impressed with how it looks now. But at the same time, come on. There we go. Go home and repair some more clothes. While I really like those elements, you know, I haven't seen any... They put in this new gameplay mechanic for the story mode, but maybe they didn't want to rejigger the entire survival experience just because now you can climb stuff with just your hands. There's got to be some way up there, right? Oh my god, yes, the story I was telling when it crashed. So I was off in the woods. I'd just gotten through the clear cut, and I was freezing to death. I was starving, and I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of food I can cook. There are wolves around. I'll just run up to the camp lookout. I'll start a fire, heat myself up, melt some water, eat some food, get a good night's sleep, and then I'll be able to be strong enough to either escape or fight the wolves, you know, depending on if they see me. It was a great plan. I was very excited to be a part of it. So when I get up the ramp, oh, there's no lookout there anymore. They had moved the camp lookout. The camp lookout had been replaced with a fallen, destroyed camp lookout full of rubble. And yeah, there was like a place where I could... what is this location? Oh, is that the post office? That's the post office. Okay. Yeah, okay, I remember this. Oh, yeah, we already did all this. Yeah, so there was... that was quite disturbing, and that did end that survival experience quite suddenly, I've got to say. I died badly that time. But the next time through the survival game, I found where the new... they did a really smart thing, which is in Mystery Lake. So you've got the place you should use as your home base, the ranger cabin, right, the ranger station. But the second you walk out of the ranger station, now, instead of the forestry lookout kind of being hidden away, and you have to go through a lot of trouble to find it, really. Instead of that, now the ranger station, the forestry lookout is 100% visible on a clear day. Like, you walk out to the railroad, oh, the ranger station, the forestry lookouts are right there within view of the ranger station. It is really a smart move on their part, and I gotta say, they prepared... No, I don't need rose hips. I never drank the cup of coffee. Oh, that's embarrassing. All right, let's eat some tomato soup, shall we? Found a can opener, so... make life a little easier. How's my water supply? That's probably fine. Alright, let's check. Okay, delicious food. Okay, I need a bunch more water. Let's eat some food. Drink the water, and then we are good to go. But yeah, making starvation a not instantly fatal trait is a huge improvement for the whole survival gameplay, and I gotta say, I'm really a fan of what they've done with the finished version here. If it didn't crash all the damn time, this would be, you know, on the top of my list of survival games. I guess there are so few good survival games that it's probably at the top of my list anyway, but I would be more impressed if they had fixed that little issue. What is the top of the list of survival games? I guess State of Decay? I know it's as much a zombie game as it is a survival game, but I really like State of Decay. Okay. Alright, so that's all the water I'm going to need. Let's do this. Drink some water, eat some cattails, get a full night's sleep, and then go and take another shot at that cachet. It's 1, 2... Really, I can't eat a bunch of them at once. I don't want to tell you how to live, bush pilot Will Mackenzie, but I gotta say, cattail soup would actually be pretty tasty. Alright, so how do I... You know what? I keep going to sleep upstairs and like trying to wander around the darkness and waste a bunch of fuel. I can just put a bedroll right here. Sleep in front of the fire. That's what she does. Okay, 700. Let's sleep 9 hours. It'll be morning, and we'll have more than enough time to go and find that cache. Or at least raid a couple of houses. Either way, I'll be satisfied. I really do miss the acknowledgement of how many hours of darkness were left. Approximately how many hours of darkness were left.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Weirdly, you're not. But, I don't want to tell you how to live. Bush pilot Will Mackenzie. This isn't about judgment. Okay, nice. Pre-dawn. Just enough light to get around. We got lots of birds whippoorwilling around. Don't know. Whippoorwill? That's got to be onomatopoeic, right? Like they call them that because of the sound they make? Whippoorwill. Alright, so there's the main road leading out of town. I'll just follow that up to the radar station, and just beyond the radar station, we should have our, what is that? Is that one of the saplings I can get down, or is that a road sign? That's a road sign. Nice! See, that's what I like. I remember the first time I ever saw something that I considered to be next generation video game graphics was the, it was a Sega racing game. The Harley-Davidson one. Harley-Davidson and the LA Riders, I think it was called. Ugh. Quit whining. I'm working on it. I'm not actually working on it. I don't care if he finds something to eat. Trying to waste time feeding him would get me into all sorts of trouble. So I'm just going to let him starve. Anyway, Harley-Davidson and the LA Riders is, I think, what it was called. And like the first time I ever realized I was playing a game with next generation graphics, I was in an arcade playing that. And the game's like, you got to get to downtown LA. And I'm on the highway, and I'm like, well, how do I get to downtown LA? And as I'm driving in the game, I'm on the freeway, and there's like road signs above the road, and I look at it, and it's like this exit for downtown LA. I'm like, I was just able to read a road sign in a video game. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and that was huge for me. Like, this is the first step towards true next generation graphics that we have now. You know, we have HD now, and it's great. I mean, it's better when you're inside the HD using a little thing called VR, but that's another conversation. Where is this radio tower? Okay, there's the radio tower. Alright, so where is the cave I need to go to in relation to the radio tower? Is that it there? This has got to be it, right? Yeah, okay, we found it. That was not as difficult as I was worried it was going to be. Hopefully a bear hasn't taken up residence. I'm almost certain a bear hasn't taken up residence. Do I... Ugh, I didn't bring the lantern. Alright, I feel kind of dopey. Wow, this provides no light. Did I have any reclaimed wood? Can I make a torch? I can make a torch. Alright, there we go. And that'll heat me up when I'm walking around the cave. So, really, moral victory. I do have to waste a match to get the torch lit, but, you know, it's worth it. Here we go. That's not as much light as I would have liked, but it is in the right direction.
There you are.
That's the hidden cache.
Thank goodness.
Aqua purification. Ooh, ear wrap. I love those. Let's pop that bad boy on. I destroyed my my hat after all. Alright. Boom! I got accessories for the first time. Yeah, accessories are a new thing they've added to the game.
To escape this cold.
Like, now in the same way that you can have 2 slots of, is that coal? Oh, nice. I mean, coal only works for long fires, but it does work well. Each chunk of coal lasts a whole hour, and it's very, very hot. One thing...
Feels like an empty pit.
Yeah, that really does look like you're mashing it into your stomach to, put it out, which is weird. Let's get an extra rock. Perfect. How are we doing health-wise? Ah, we're fine. So I'm going to go check out the radio tower, then we're going to harvest the meat from the, from that deer, and then we're going to see if she's finally ready to talk to us. And then I would like to go find some boots. Or shoes. Either one. Okay. God bless you, radio tower.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, quit whining. You're stronger than this, bush pilot Will Mackenzie, even if you don't know it yet. Fire log. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll use the fire log, and I'll just heat myself up a little while I'm butchering the deer. Which, again, I don't have a knife for, which is very frustrating. I know I can do it with the hatchet, and I probably will, but really, I feel stupid for not keeping that knife in good condition, even though I had a... Alright, there we go. I had a perfectly good whetstone I could have been using.
Drop any of this gear.
Probably not. Oh, bunny! Bunny, bunny, bunny! I hate to do this, bunny. I'm not going to feel good about myself, but she needs bunny fur to make, like, mittens or whatever. To last the summer. Winter. So, I'm sorry, bunny, but you gotta go. Come on, just a little closer. He doesn't see me. He doesn't... No! He saw me! God damn it. I'm not good at hunting bunnies, everybody. I'll worry about him later. Alright, let's get that fire going. Okay. Boop. Yeah, that looks good. Can I use paper matches? I only have wood matches. And I'm running low on them, which is upsetting.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it. You have a 95% chance of successfully starting this fire. Why are we even pretending this is a thing? Okay. You can do it.
It worked.
There we go. Fire log. Alright. 4 kilos of meat. What? Oh, sold. You're damn right I healed my hypothermia risk. I'm
not
awesome.
sure I can carry much more.
Ugh, God, you love to whine. Alright. Let's, am I good for water? Yeah, I'm good for water. Alright, did the bunny come back?
Finally
Oh my
in
God,
here.
he did. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to hunt a bunny.
Sorry in
And
late.
It's fine. I'd be crazy to complain. Alright. I'm going to be very still, and hopefully the bunny doesn't see me, and I successfully murder the bunny. Is that 2 bunnies, or is that just a weird animation? It's just weird animation. Alright, be very still. Be very still. Oh my God, I can't believe I hit it! No! Ugh! I got so surprised having hit the bunny that he ran away successfully. It's very embarrassing. Okay. I like that they always put rocks near where the bunnies are, just in case you didn't understand the mechanic. Alright, I'm going back into bunny stalk mode. Here we go, here we go. He ran right towards me and I still couldn't hit him. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Alright, let's just grab some rose hips. That'll make me feel better about my failure to murder a bunny. Alright. Also, I can just eat cattails. I mean, it's not like I need to devour a bunny or something. I just need the bunny because she wants bunny fur. And she's going to give me all sorts of plot information if I get her bunny fur, so... What other option do I have, realistically? Alright. I will harvest cattails. I guess maybe the bunnies eat the cattails too, and that's why I always find them in these areas? That'd make sense. Yeah, I've killed 2 bunnies so far.
Why did you activated the voice chat? You can't read the messages.
Oh, yes. I can read the messages. I just left the voice chat on accidentally from when I was playing with VR. I'm gonna go turn that off, come to think of it, because that's gonna get annoying fast. Broadcast settings. There we go. Yeah, I had that on when I was playing VR, and of course you can't see chat messages in VR. But now I've got a laptop right here, so I can read them just fine. And now a lady isn't going to start, you know, terrifyingly blaring in my ear. So I think that's a huge improvement. It is pretty annoying. I mean, it's necessary for VR if you want to hear chat, but it is annoying. All right, who are those? Those crows seem to be circling around a body up there, but I had no idea. Like, I do not... Like, there's crows... There were crows here telling me about this corpse. But now there's another bunch over there by the radio tower, and I'm kind of curious about what they're, you know, hungry for. Is it another deer? Or is it a human? Alright, I will eat something. It's starting to affect my... There we go. I ate something, so it doesn't affect my condition so much. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Wow, the skybox is full of very artistic clouds. I guess I hadn't noticed that before. Alright, so they're right over here. Oh, it's a human. Well, that's upsetting. How long do you think the game's gonna make me wait until I... Ooh, pork and beans. Nice. How long is the game going to make... Arrowheads! Sweet. Before I get a rifle. Probably a while, right? Not saying I'm desperate to start shooting things, but it'd be a little nice. What I'm saying is I hate wolves. If I have one message to this game, it's that I really hate wolves. Alright.
Can't feel
I
my
leave
hands.
that, No, I know you can't. It's very sad being you. Ugh. You complaining about that? You've still got plenty of temperature left. Alright, so, we got a bunny. I've got a rock. Let's solve for X. And if you know what that's a reference to, be the first commenter below this video to mention it, and you will win a prize. That one might be too obscure. I'll try to do an easier one later in the video. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And that time I just wasn't even anywhere near him. And now I'm just randomly throwing rocks. I'm so bad at... I know! I'm not saying I do easy quizzes, but, you know, someone just won one on the Tiny Tales video by correctly, you know, identifying a Ghostbusters reference, so it's not like they're not solvable. They're just weird references. You have to like... They are always based around a show I like, or a book I like, or a comic I like. And I know that's not the most fair way. Oh, God. You love to complain, don't you, Bush Pilot Will Mackenzie? Alright, here we go. I am behind the bunny. He doesn't know I'm here. If I can just keep him from turning around and seeing me, I'll be able to murder... No! Do not look at me.
Damn it. So hungry.
Oh, God, stop complaining. It is not the best quality. What I'm saying is, I know why your wife left you. Okay, it's because your son died. Your son died, and you were both freaked out about that. But also, I bet she found you very whiny. That was a very dark thing I just said. What list? Oh my God! I'm so bad at this. All right, I gotta go. I'll get some warmth. I'm gonna go visit her and see if I can further the plot. Why don't I just give her the military grade MREs? I got plenty of food of my own. I don't need those. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This attempting to murder bunnies is not only humiliating for me, because I just keep failing over and over and over again, but it's kind of dispiriting, because I like bunnies. I mean, I get that they're an important source of food, propping up the, oh god, I'm so bad at this, the coyote population, but, you know, for a human to be spending all this time killing bunnies, it's kind of dark. Later, I will, what do you call it? Later, I will, you know, really enjoy murdering wolves. Okay, apparently he got caught on the, so just for the record, if you're wondering, how bad is he really at trying to kill bunnies? That bunny got caught on the games. Yes! Okay, that did not make me happy. Looking away from the screen. I advise you look away from the screen. Oh yeah, no, yeah, there's always new things on the list. Yeah, I mean, they're always Steam games, but I'm constantly refilling the list with the grab bag. Constantly refilling the grab bag with new games. Someone, for example, just got a copy of Saints Row 3. Because, you know, Saints Row 3 is awesome. And soon on that list will be a copy of Super Hot. It's not there yet. People have to win a few more prizes to make room on the list. But I just got an extra copy of Super Hot I can give away. Alright. Here we go. I'm headed towards that lady's town to give her the skin of the bunny I just murdered. I don't feel great about myself. Like, at all. Well, the crazy part is, Adler, there is actually a second copy of Saints Row 3 on the list. I had 2 copies on the list, so if you win one of these quizzes before somebody else, you still have a good chance of winning Saints Row 3. Hopefully Saints Row 4 will become super cheap or show up in a bundle soon so I can have a couple of them on there, because I really loved Saints Row 4. I mean, Saints Row 3 is great, but I think Saints Row 4 is on just a whole other level. I even liked Gat Out of Hell. I've liked all the Saints Row games on one level or another. Like, Saints Row 1 is just, I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto Vice City, except you can free aim while driving, and that's, like, the big advancement, which, honestly, is plenty for me. You're damn right I have.
Yes.
I had every intention
Still
of
looking
keeping
for
this
my
plot
friend.
going.
Anything you can remember might help.
I would love some advice.
They said there were bad men who came from the tunnel. Your friend, the woman, she must have passed through there.
Tunnel?
Okay.
The only way through the mountains. The only way she could have gone. Grandmother wants to know what happened in the night. I heard the angry voices, the angry wind, but the rest is a mystery. Go to the tunnel and tell me what you find.
Okay, I will. Let's talk about wolves for a second. Can you give me your gun to deal with them? Okay. They like bunnies too, I get it. Like, for example, the gun lying next to you? Ugh, I hate you so much, Grey Mother. Oh, good. Yeah, I know how to make a torch. You're the worst, Grey Mother. Blizzards! Okay. Yeah, they get caught in a mountain pass and have to eat their friends. That's the Donner Party. Oh, like in The Thing. Okay, I think you're right. I think Shaggy's onto something there. I think they do take some soup before you go. Nice!
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to
They
do.
do rely pretty heavily on Gat as their only marketable character. Whereas I like a lot of the characters. I especially like Keith David. as Vice President Keith David. I'm sad that he's not going to be in Agents of Mayhem, at least as far as I can tell. I've seen no reason to believe he's going to be in Agents of Mayhem.
Damn it. So hungry.
Yeah. Quit whining. Alright, so, I'm going to eat some food here. Then I'm going to cook all of my various deer steaks. And then we'll go looking for the way she went. By which I mean trying to find some trust. There we go. Why don't I give you some items? Okay, how many items do I have to give her to max out her trust meter? Protection. There are a lot of wolves around. What children of the night. What music they make. Oh! The reference was, okay. Can I bore the rifle? Yes, I absolutely would do that. Ugh. You have a bow and arrow? Flare gun would work. Ugh, alright, fine. Okay. Did you tell me where that is? Okay. Yeah, the reference, for anybody who still wants to enter the contest, the bit reference I did was, I'm like, I was talking about wanting to kill rabbits, and I'm like, they're rabbits, I have a rock, solve for X. And I asked what that was a reference to. And if you are the first person to correctly mention what that was a reference to, below the, in the comments below the video, you will win a prize. Which is a game from my Steam grab bag. And Shaggy, yes, I saw that trailer. Although, to be fair, that was the GAT trailer announcing that you got him as a bonus character. As a bonus playable character if you pre-ordered the game. So, I mean, I don't know how central he's going to be to the actual game. That being said, apparently this, this game is set in the universe where, at the end of Gat Out of Hell, they, God resetted the universe, and Johnny was a cop now? It was a very weird ending. And it suggested some interesting new directions for the series, and apparently that interesting new direction for the series is what this new game, Agents of Mayhem, is. So it's set in the post-reboot universe where the Earth is back, and the Saints are all now different people who don't remember each other running around the world. It all sounds very strange, and I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. Oh, is my mic, having problems? Can people not hear me? Is it fuzzing out? I apologize if I was having mic trouble there. I may have just leaned on the, I may have just leaned on the mute button. And if so, I would repeat myself if I thought I was saying something valuable when I'm muted. Or if it's just crackling, I can switch to the VR headset. Okay. Alright, let's go find a place to store a bunch of my stuff, because they won't let me use her cabinets. So I can't put all of my extra food there, which is going to get me into trouble. Oh, it was fuzzing out when I was cooking, thanks. But hopefully it's fine now. Yeah, that was just me leaning on the mute button. No! God damn it! Okay. That sucked. Alright, where is that? Let's check the map. Let's find out where the distress pistol is, because I gotta deal with these wolves. It is... No, that's the camp. There's the thing. The distress pistol is... Oh, light up the night. Okay, it's right there. Alright, so I'm gonna get my torch ready, and then I am going to take this guy on. Yeah, I keep gathering more stuff than I need and putting it all in one place, because I'm playing this version of the game like the... I'm playing this like it's the main game. Like it's the survival mode. Yes! I got some mittens. And of course, it's not the survival game. Like, I shouldn't just build up stockpiles of stuff and keep them places, because I'm not going to be staying. I think that is, if I were to list the things I miss about having cats, like I think top 5 would be having a cat decide that it's gonna lie on you and just not being able to do anything. I miss that. That was always very pleasant. Let's see. I have almost no wood to start fires with. Oh, that's so mean. For me, I would definitely have a ritual with one of my cats where, this is back in school, I would, come home from school and it had been wandering around the house all day. Or outside. They did go outside and murder things a lot. They are cats. And I would lie on the, couch, and the minute I lay down, my cat would just, hop on my back and need itself a comfortable place to lie down. I was always very, very happy to have cats. And I'm badly allergic to cats. Like, it's not like I can have cats. I was badly allergic to cats at the time. Oh. It's awesome, because cats are awesome. Yeah, badly allergic to cats, essentially had a cold for my entire childhood, or at least we thought I did, because we didn't know what allergies were. That was fun. Finding out that, oh no, you just can't be around cats. It's a completely normal thing. Well, I've already had a cat for 12 years. I'm not going to stop having a cat, because now we find out it's been making me sick for 12
McDermott
years.
must have hidden that weapon in here somewhere.
Damn right he did. Let's find it. You and me, Captain. Probably in the oven, because if there's one place kids are never going to search, it's an oven. No? Yeah, that was a dumb thing to say. Yay, condensed milk. You are by far the most valuable foodstuff in the game. Alright, cabinet, what have you got for me? Lantern fuel, so I can make more torches. Although I should probably break down some furniture, so I'm, like, ready to make torches. Okay, do I have a... I bet I didn't take my bedroll with me, did I? Ugh. Yeah, let's find the distress pistol, and then we'll go take the bedroll. Where the hell is this food? Pork and beans, nice. Hopefully McDermott fled or is not alive anymore. Either way, I don't feel great about taking his stuff. Alright, let's light up the old torch and have a look around. Luckily, you can't accidentally set houses on fire. I'm very happy about that. Nope. By the way, so you know how you can fail to start fires when you're, like, using matches and tinder and blah, 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 blah? I noticed in the game a nice addition. Use the pork as a bludgeoning tool. Because it's frozen solid. Yes, shoes! Finally! Oh my god. I am not going to let these shoes get destroyed. Boom. Not freezing my feet anymore. Anyway, yeah, so you have like a 95% or an 85 or whatever percent chance to start a fire. But if your fire in the survival game skill isn't high enough, you can have a torch in your hand, and even though you have a torch in your hand, you can only have like an 80% chance of starting a fire. I'm like, I pile a bunch of wood there, and I'm already holding fire in my hand, and you're telling me I don't get to automatically start a fire? That seemed crazy to me. Where the hell is this pistol? Alright. Here, distress pistol, distress pistol. Here, toilet water, toilet water, toilet water. I have strange priorities, I recognize that. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making all sorts of torches, we're fine. Okay, I've searched all of the cupboards. I've looked on top of everything. I've looked on... Oh, wait! Now I checked that cabinet. I looked under the bed. If you were a distressed pistol, where would you be? Is there an upstairs to this house? Is it just in the cabinet? Is it in the cabinet I missed? No. Just stealing more food from this guy, which is great and all, but, you know, it's not really what I need at the moment. Alright, I searched the kitchen. I searched this room. Am I just not going to find this distress pistol? Jesus. I had no idea that worked. That's very disturbing. Okay. I think I'm going to just give up on finding this flare pistol and continue the game, because I got no idea where it is. And I'm not going to waste a lot of time looking for it when I've got torches. Oh, it's another can of pork and beans. Supposedly you can scare off wolves if you, like, hit them with a rock. Like, you get them to stand still if you throw a torch in front of them or, like, brandish the torch at them. And supposedly you can also scare them off if you actually successfully hit them with a rock, which I'm terrible at doing. But I kind of wish I could keep the torch in one hand and throw the rock with the other, so I don't have to give up holding them in one place to try and throw the rock, which you have to, because you have to either drop or put away or throw the torch to take out your... Yeah, I'm not finding this... I am definitely not finding this distress pistol. Which is sad, because, you know, that would have been fun. Actually, in the Desperate Chase game, minigame, you get there's a fun sequence where you get to stop a bear that keeps chasing you by, yay, Summit Cola, by shooting flares into its fur, and then it freaks out and runs off. I mean, it's cruel, but it's also very entertaining. Alright, I have no idea where this flare gun is, and I'm just going to leave, because my torch is burned out. Wasting everybody's time. Hey, when you have a burned out torch, you can't use it to keep your fire going. I've never understood that in the game. Like, they say that a burned out torch has no fire ability. Like, a twig that you pick up off the ground will give you 8 minutes of fire. But this giant table leg I'm holding in my hand, just because apparently the kerosene and cloth have burned out from it. Is that my stomach or is that a wolf? It doesn't work. Alright. Adler, I'm going to have to recommend you just roll over and move the cat. Like, it's going to piss off the cat. That is going to happen, but it's the only way you're going to survive. Alright, so let's repair my clothes and then move on with the story. More importantly, though, I'm going to grab my bedroll so I don't, you know... So I have some place to sleep. Make a new torch. Just, you know, get prepped is what I'm planning to do. Alright, lady. You'll excuse me. Oh, the soup, right. Thank you. I'm going to have that before I leave. Alright, so let's harvest this stuff for cloth. Anything else? Yikes. It takes an hour and a half to turn shoes into usable leather, which... Ugh, complaining. Which seems crazy to me. Like, it's just a piece of leather. It's not magic. I mean, shoes are tough, but I've got a hatchet. Speaking of, let's sharpen that hatchet. What am I doing? Is that a better scarf I've got there, or what's the situation? Still just have the one coat. Aha! But I can put on a vest and then put on the coat outside it. Yeah, this layered clothing thing is actually a really nice choice. Nope. Alright, I'm good for clothes. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty solid for exploring now. Alright, let's sharpen this a couple of times. Let's get the, what do you call it? Let's check out my clothes, see if they need to be repaired. Everything's pretty good. I mean, my vest isn't great, but, you know, other than that... I guess we'll quickly give that a repair. Well, I'm glad your cat has decided to move on. Saving your back, as it were. Okay, that's... The cotton scarf is less good than the wool scarf, so I'll keep the wool scarf, harvest this. Alright, let's eat some food, drink some water, take a nap, and then continue the story. Oh yeah, first I'm going to make sure I've gotten everything I can out of her. So trust levels... No, I haven't. Wow, there's a lot more I can get from her. Which... Ooh. Alright, 225. I'm at 189. Do I have anything more I can give to her? Or do I come back later in the game? Or is this just a thing? Give items. For some reason okay, that was weird. It wasn't letting me switch. Here has some reishi mushrooms. Take them all. I've got antibiotics. Alright, 30 more points of trust. Anything to... no. Wait, I only needed 225 for the mittens. That's totally... I can do that, right? No. Yes! Oh, just enough to learn to be self-sufficient. Okay, so stop begging her for things. The Elder Scroll? Oh, because she's blind. Alright. Oh. Drone delivered jokes. Oh. Yay. Thank you. I just unlocked the blueprint? She didn't actually just give me the mitts? So you're saying that now I have to go and kill some bunnies and make it myself? Lisa, is that post-apocalyptic game? I have not played Lisa, no. I know it's a game set in a man-pocalypse of some kind. No, that was a really good joke. Okay. Alright, so let's eat just enough food to keep me alive. Oh, wait, I should probably... oh, no, I cooked everything. We're fine. Okay, let's eat some rabbit. Delish. How's my calorie store? Oh, no, wait, I'll eat this one. That's already almost done. Alright, good. That'll get me a good night's sleep, and then we're off. 32. God, I got plenty of food. Tools, I've got a hatchet. I've got a pry bar. I'm going to make a new torch. Which I can't do because I don't have any sticks. I gave her all my sticks. Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright. I got an arrowhead, which is nice, but I still don't know how to, you know, have a bow. Okay. Oh, Jim Sterling from the, Jimquisition. Yeah, he's... I haven't heard him voice act in anything, but I enjoy his commentaries. And he's in this game, Lisa. Weirdly, it did not occur to me that Lisa would have voices in it, because every time I've seen pictures of it, it has looked incredibly primitive. Like, it's got that Super Nintendo style, so it did not occur to me that it would have voices.
Horse.
I would eat that homemade soup, which is also going to warm me up, as I understand it. Yes! Alright, we're good to go. So, I'm going to leave my deer hides here to cure. Road flare. There we go. Torch. So this should get me just enough light that I can find my... No, it didn't. Alright. This is embarrassing. I now have to use a match to find my lantern. Oh, that wasn't actually hard to find at all. Oh, good. There's some sticks I can use to... I had shoes. When did I find shoes? Yep, not going to worry about it. I found much better shoes now. There we go. Got my lantern oil. I'm going to leave a cache of food here in case I have to come back. Let's do this. Alright, time to continue the plot. Let's make a torch and be on our way. Oh, he's a character. Oh, so he's not voiced. Like, he's a character in the game. That's weird. So he's a character as him appears in the game in this post-apocalyptic world. Huh. What role does he play? Is he the king of Bartertown? He's got to be the king of Bartertown, right? Like, what else would that guy be? Okay. Alright. I need everybody to keep their ears open for wolves. As you can hear, I'm making a lot of clanking sounds as I stumble around. A slave lord! You know what? That's pretty close. So a Conan-style, massively obese, gold-covered slave lord. Okay. Oh, crap. There's the wolf. Don't worry. I got a torch. It's cool. Apparently it's way too deep in my inventory. Boom! Yeah! You don't like fire, do you, Chuckles? Now I'm going to sprint away from you! Ha-ha! All of my plans are working perfectly. Okay, running uphill was not the best choice. Did he follow me? I think Mr. Wolf just surrendered. Uh-oh, he's howling for backup. Okay, that's more howling. I'm not encouraged by that. Let's have some water. Just realized I forgot to drink water. Shh. They cut off your arm? That sounds like a fairly dark game. Not that I'm opposed to that. I mean, Manhunt's my second favorite game ever. But that does sound pretty dark. That was my stomach, right? That was not a wolf? I feel like they're using the same sound effect for both, and it's very chilling. And killing. And if you know what that's a reference to, much easier one this time, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you will win a prize. And all your stuff. Jesus. Okay. So is it an RPG? Like, is it what kind of is there combat in it? Is it an RPG? Is it an action RPG? Like, what kind of game is Lisa? More importantly, is it named after the Apple computer? And as a result, Steve Jobs' daughter. If you're wondering why I brought that up, it's because I literally just watched Steve Jobs, which is the best movie. I can't say enough good things about the movie Steve Jobs. Okay, so if I just go to the other side of the gas station and follow that road, I will get to the destroyed, the tunnel that is blocked off by a crashed bus, is what that logo seems to say. So if I... Wah! I almost walked into a dead end there. That would have sucked. Oh, it's basically Earthbound. Okay, I love Earthbound. That was a very boss game. I was lucky enough to play it before the internet told me what it was. Like, you know, back in the day, just renting a Super Nintendo game from a store. Being like, I wonder what this game is. It has a guy that looks like Nimrod on the cover. And so I was pleasantly surprised by the result. It's a trilogy. Wow. That's ambitious. So is it the first game in the trilogy, or is it a late, like, is it just the one that got famous and it's actually like the second or third game?
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, okay. What have we got here? Oh, it's a prison bus. Huh. Okay. Wait a minute. Why was there, like, a prison transport bus? Okay, White Irvine. Oh, no. There's murderers running around. Okay. I should hold on to this list. Also, I thought we were on an isolated island in the Northwest Territories. Why are there highways and buses and prisons and guys in orange jumpsuits? That seems crazy to me. Oh, okay. And are all of the elements of the trilogy just like in one game? If you know what I mean, like, is it 3 games in one, or are they actually 3 separate games? Oh, hell.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
You really do love to complain, don't you? Alright, so where do we go now? We have to find a path around the blocked road, I assume. Alright, so let's look at my map. Sorry.
All I can think about is food.
The old one might be the last survivor. Investigate the tunnel leading to Grave. Whoever wants to know what happened there. Oh, I'll go tell her. I thought we were ready to adventure, but apparently we're still doing Grey Mother quests. Which is fine. Oh, they are separated. Okay. Alright. And are they all available already? Like, can you get all of these Lisa games now? Okay. Alright, so here's a clear cut. I'm gonna... Should I gather some wood? No, I got plenty of fire. And I'm going back to a woman who has a fire going, so it's not an issue. Oh, the fuzzy mic again? Really? Ugh, maybe I should switch over to the headset. The problem is if I'm wearing the headset, I can't read people's comments. It's a very... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the headset. Sorry about this. So frustrating. All right. No, really? Can you hear me through the headset microphone? All right. Supposedly you can hear me through the headset microphone now. Is that working? Just let me know. Yeah, I knew I had to replace my my microphone. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I knew I had to replace my microphone for the controller, but unfortunately, I was in a store and they happened to have one with the 2.5mm jack, but it didn't have a mute switch. It just had a mute button. So if you wanted to mute, you actually had to hold down the button physically to mute it, rather than just being able to turn it on and off. And that did not seem like a good option to me, because I do this on the treadmill a lot, and no one wants to hear the treadmill. I'm fine answering, I answer questions, but God, no one wants to just hear a treadmill going for 2 hours. Alright, so let's go see what the Grey Mother's up to. Oh my God, what if it turns out she's one of the escaped convicts? That'd be a twist, right? I would be mildly interested in that twist. Although... Ah! Jesus! God damn it! Ah! He came out of nowhere! There's another frigging wolf! What the hell is happening here? He killed a deer right next to her house? I want to follow that wolf and finish stabbing it to death, and I would have... Except there's a frigging second wolf right here. Yes, I let's play from a treadmill. Most mornings. Yeah, you go. That's my... Yeah, run! Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, to keep track of my exercise regimen, I play video games while on the treadmill, and I have started, broadcasting it. I admit that it is weird, but it is something I enjoy doing. Yes, I would like the meat, please. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to yell and terrify people, but that wolf was very shocking. But luckily the torch scared him away, which, mental note, I should make a couple more torches. They are very useful for dealing with wolves, since I, was never able to find that flare gun. Yeah, you're coming back. You think you're not scared now, because you're not directly in front of the fire. But guess what? I still have fire, so there you go. And now I'm really confused because there's a dog outside my window barking. And I thought the wolf had followed me into the house.
It was there.
Which would be
like
crazy.
you said.
Alright, here we go.
And
Plot.
your friend.
She was
No
there.
sign of her. tunnel's blocked.
There was a sign of her.
Looks like maybe an avalanche.
Stop saying no sign of her. You
But I
keep
think she got
finding
through.
signs of her. That's what the scarves are.
If the
Idiot.
tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grandmother.
But I gave you enough stuff to
Tunnel
keep
is
you
the
all
only way through
winter.
the mountains.
No.
No.
You can go over them.
Not the only way through. But my only way through.
Yeah, because she can't climb over a mountain, but she could have walked through a tunnel.
Tired now.
Oh, great.
For a while.
More enforced exploration. Because that historically has gone so well for me. Alright. Who wants to go try to kill a bunny? Is that everybody? I hope it's everybody. I definitely want to go try and kill a bunny. Now see, what is that a reference to? How many fingers do I have here? Oh, she's not giving me more soup. That sucks. Alright, fireplace. Let's cook up that venison. Let's drink some coffee. It doesn't tell me how many uses I have left of these two different coffees, which I think is more important to me than, more relevant than their condition, is I want to clear space in my inventory so it doesn't get confusing. Alright, so let's eat some of the venison, drink some of the coffee, and then go find a bunny to murder. Which apparently I have grown sanguine about. Alright, alright, we've got food, we got water, I got so much food. Alright, so let's drop some stuff here near the fire. Hey, my pry bar! My extra shell for the flare gun I never found. Hey, fire. See what I mean? Like, let's toss in... Oh, you can't toss in stuff anymore. That's weird. I mean, I guess you don't actually need to build the fire. It's just a perpetual plot-based fire. I thought I would be able to for some reason. Alright, let's just drop everything, drink my coffee, and then... kill some bunnies, dodge some wolves, just generally make a nuisance of ourselves is the plan. I'll drop my wood, coal... I was going to ask if I need sticks or reclaimed wood to make torches. I feel like that's something I should already know. Hope Grey Mother doesn't mind me literally just dumping all of my garbage all over her floor. You know, I really don't need most of this stuff. Dear purification tablets, thanks for coming in packs that always necessitate me dropping each of you manually, rather than just being able to drop the lot of you. That's super helpful. Okay. Probably don't need that right now. Definitely don't need that right now. Let's hold on to that. Okay. Enough sorting nonsense. Let's go adventure. I got some rocks. I'm ready for everything the bunnies have to handle. Just leave it around the floor. What I'm basically trying to get, basically trying to turn the Grey Mother into kind of like a hoarder is my plan. So, you know, hopefully that works. Okay. I'm hearing a wounded wolf, which might be good. Actually, I'm gonna test something for a second. Please bear with me. I want to see if I take off the headset, if it still puts the microphone, like if you can still hear me. All right. Can people still hear me through the microphone even though I'm not wearing the headset? Or does it turn off the microphone if I take off the headset? Alright, so let's get that torch ready. Hey, who really wants to eat more of that, doesn't he? Yeah, I see you. Okay. I will try to speak up then. I just wish I could somehow wire my, you know, decent microphone into my PS4. Although I've never tried. Like, if I just plug a USB microphone into the PS4, will the PS4 use it instead of the microphone attached to the controller? Or can you just not do that? Because it's something I'm happy to try. I've got a super long cord for my microphone, so it is doable. Although, I gotta say, the PS4... Wow, this wolf is tenacious as F. He does not want to give me up, does he? Oh, luckily I'm smarter than he is. Also, go back and just eat that deer. I left you most of the deer. I stole like 4 kilograms of meat. That's it. That deer has to weigh like 300 pounds. Jesus, look at this guy. Yeah, you ran all that way just to get scared off by a torch. To use the vernacular, who's laughing now? I mean, I know you weren't laughing to start with because you're a wolf, but you see the point I'm making. Alright, what are we doing? Granny needs to nap, then she's going to tell me how to walk over the men. I assume it's take the path just to the right of the gas station, although I have no evidence that that's the case. Hey, the rose hips grew back. That's nice. Alright. Here, bunny, 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 bunny. I think the bunnies might have figured out I was hunting them here and given up and just gone somewhere else. But, you know. I'm hoping they turn up. Finally got enough clothes that I'm well, you know, well guarded from the heat. Okay, it really looked like those were floating in midair because of the... They are floating in midair. Okay, I found floating rosehip bushes, everybody. That's not encouraging. Bunny! I shouldn't have just yelled bunny like that. I apologize. Alright. If I'm very still, he might not know I'm about to murder him. Come on, we can do this. Okay, now I want you to pause and eat some, you know, grass or whatever it is bunnies eat. I honestly have no idea what bunnies eat. Lettuce? Although I doubt he'll find any lettuce around here. Okay, very still. Very still. Come on. What? No. I can do this. We got you. He saw me. I don't... Okay. Okay, Adler. I will definitely, if I think of something, yell out. Be sure to, yeah, be sure to give my contact information to that artist you know, because I'm still working on, Don't Run Away. This is so embarrassing. I'm back to failing killing bunnies. And I thought I had advanced the plot sufficiently, but nope. Still failing to kill bunnies. Alright. Let's go search a couple more houses. Oh, hey, here we go. Kind of like the way the bunny tends to get caught up on the geometry a bit. And, but I'm never fast enough to, like, take advantage of that fact. Alright, here we go. Got a bunny. He's moving perpendicular to me. And that was close. Like, I almost had him that time. Wow. That's actually a good idea. So, which one is Starbound? Is that the, is that like Terraria, but with space? Or am I thinking of something else? Alright, here we go. Come on. How did that not hit? You all saw that. I legit hit a bunny there. And the game just decided not to count it. Okay. I really liked Terraria. I've played that. I think I've reviewed like 2 different versions of Terraria. I really enjoy that game. But, yeah, it's one of those things that just got away from me. Like, I was really happy when they instituted the power drills and the auto hammers to, like, just quickly mine through everything. I loved that. But, and I think this is what it comes down to. Like, I'm just
Can't feel my feet.
Oh, shush. I'm trying to kill a bunny here. I'm not a mechanically creative person. So, with all of the stuff I gathered, I'm never going to have the wherewithal, I'm never going to have the inspiration to, like, build a beautiful palace full of doors and traps and widgets. Like, every time I played the game, I was just like, well, okay, I need X amount of rooms for guys to live in. Guess... Oh, come on! Guess I better build a nondescript apartment building, and that is invariably what I did. How am I not hitting him? I was just like, I would build an 8-story apartment building. I think he's tired. I think I have chased this guy for so long that he's now exhausted. Oh my god! Okay, I'm not looking, not looking. I advise you look away too.
Something's gotta go.
Jesus, that sucked. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back home and see if she's ready to guide me over the mountains yet. Oh, God, that felt awful. Alright, yes. Yeah, no, I will never have the wherewithal or the impetus to go out and actually design and build something. Oh, there's actually story quests in it. Yeah. Once I got to the alternate dimension bosses in Terraria, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, there was a wall of flesh that took up all of hell that, like, charged towards you, knocking you into lava, and sending out its tendrils to attack you, and also fired lasers. And I had, like, I had a Gatling gun with 10,000 bullets, and I still only barely beat it. Actually, what I would really like is a construction game that is, you know, Minecraft style or Terraria style or something, where there were, like, pre-built assets, where there's, like, a pre-built fortress or castle or whatever, and all I have to do is, it's like, say, oh, you're choosing to build this pre-built castle? Great! Go and find X amount of rocks, X amount of clay, X amount of wood, X amount of so-and-so, and then when you found all those things, like, your builders would build the beautiful thing that professional people have designed. Because I'm fine killing things, I'm fine gathering resources, I'm even fine choosing what to build, but I am not going to design something. Like, it's just never going to happen. I'm not going to design a beautiful fortress. There are people who are good at that. I'm not one of them, and I'm not playing a video game to revel in my own failure at architecture. So I kind of wish there was a game. Like, and that's what happened to me in Fallout 4. There'd be like, build your own settlement. And I'm like, so you want me to, like, manually put out walls? You know? Like, you want me to, like, pick where the walls go and pick where the beds go and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not why I'm playing a Fallout game. If you want a settlement, I'll kill the monsters, I'll gather the supplies, and you guys build a beautiful settlement. But that is all of the input I want. Well, see, that sounds nice. You know, in Starbound. Like, I'll have to give it a try. I mean, I'll add it to my Steam wishlist, and when it goes on sale, I'll definitely give it a look. Alright, is she ready to give me some plot? She still isn't. God damn it. Alright, I'll get you a bunny body. Maybe that'll cheer you up, you old monster. Alright, now I'm just being mean. I shouldn't be so mean to her. She's had a rough day. Probably had a rough life. I mean, she is a blind lady. Alright, I'm gonna stop being so mean to Grey Mother. I don't want to talk about anything. I want to give you the pelt of a rabbit I killed. You're welcome. Goddamn right she likes me more. So I have to get like 350 before she'll give me something? Is that it? Let's just give that a check. Grey Mother, trust. 300, 375 for the boots. I do need the boots, but that is a lot. That would be pretty great, though. Although, kind of, what I hope is that underneath the blindfold, there's like she's got secretly black, fiery demon eyes, and that's what she's been hiding the whole time. I think that would be a nice twist. Okay, what can I drop? Actually, can I make torches? Sticks, cloth, lamp oil. Yeah, okay, I've got plenty of stuff to make torches. Good. I'm gonna make a bunch of torches before I leave. Alright, so... Can I drop anything? Yeah, I can drop a bunch of food. Okay. There's the coffee. I'm just massively overloaded with stuff. I got rabbit guts that I could use to make a bow and arrow, which sounds like more fun than it actually is. I got some deer hide. Got some cured leather. That's good. I have 104 rose hips, and I never even get bruised. So, what am I saving all these rose hips for? Ugh. You gotta focus on the important things, Hoguru. That's what you gotta do. All right. Let's do this. It's nighttime, isn't it? I did all that until it became nighttime. Alright, let's check the map and see if there's someplace interesting to explore around town. There's got to be at least something. Okay. Okay, here's town. If I walk west, there's a bridge, and then there's a building over there. That's where we're going. It looks like a big building. Could it be the prison where the bus crashed? Probably not. Okay. Again. Yeah, that's a game wolf. I keep being like, is that a game wolf or is that the dog outside my house? It's a game wolf. Although this one doesn't seem to be chasing me. Yeah! You know what's good for you. Oh, it's a farmhouse! It's a farmhouse by an orchard on the other side of the thing. He really isn't chasing me. That's great. I have yet to get over how weird the visual is of you shoving a torch into your stomach to douse the flame. Do you call it dousing the flame if you're not using water? Like, if I take a candle and I snuff the flame, that's what it's called. I was about to say, what if you use one of those things to snuff it out like a candle? And then I realized they were called candle snuffers. And, yeah, obviously cutting off the air is called snuffing a flame, and dousing a flame is throwing something on top of it. Be that water or, I assume, sand. Yeah, there's something wrong with your buddy's brain. I don't know your buddy. He or she is a terrible, terrible person. That, again, that sounds like judgment, and I don't mean it to sound awful, but yeah, don't snuff out cigarettes on your tongue. There's something wrong with you if you do that. Seek help. And I don't just mean physically. Actually, you know what? They might be one of those people who can't feel pain or any sensation whatsoever. So, in that case, definitely seek help, because that is a serious medical condition. It's there's either something deeply wrong with your brain, or you have a genetic abnormality that honestly deserves research. Yay! There's both a house and a barn. There's plenty of stuff to adventure and check out here. I'm very psyched now. Let's do this. I'm not sprinting much. I should sprint more. Ever since I discovered just what a ridiculously large amount of calories sprinting burns in the game, I stopped sprinting as much for a while. But now that I don't so much care about calories and, you know, I'm actively trying to keep my guy on the edge of starvation, maybe I should go back to sprinting. Although, that being said, it does massively increase your tiredness, so I guess decrease your energy level rather than increase your tiredness, which is a weird thing to say. It does sound like a superpower, not being able to feel pain, but you gotta understand, they say can't feel pain, but, like, you have trouble feeling anything. Like, you can feel that there is pressure on your skin, for example, but, like, the touch sensation largely doesn't work. It's pretty messed up. Like, people with it are not happy or stable people. For example, actually, I was about to give an example, but oh, come on, that was so close. Why don't I turn that into a quiz? What famous who played the James Bond villain who had that condition of being unable to feel pain. Can you tell me the actor who played that? And the... No, I picked up the rabbit? Screw you, game! Yeah, can you tell me the first commenter below this video to mention the actor who played a James Bond villain who couldn't feel pain and the movie that happened in? Yes, okay, I'm getting him this time. Bunny, 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 bunny! Alright, everyone, please look away from the screen with me.
Too heavy.
Alright. I like that the thing that put me over the line for I'm carrying too much was the corpse of a bunny I murdered. Okay. Can you lazily play Starbound? I don't understand how. Alright. Does it require a lot of effort to play Starbound?
Could end up being useful.
Yay! Actually, yeah, I played, oh, a snare! Cute! You can use your energy chasing rabbits and trying to stun them with stones, or you can use a more long-term strategy. Snares! Look for areas of high rabbit activity and place a snare nearby. Check on it daily. You may get lucky and catch a rabbit. You can set up multiple snares to increase your chances. A well-maintained trapline can be an excellent long-term source of food. Just remember, it may attract other wildlife. Don't know why I felt the need to do a dramatic reading of that. Yeah! Jesus! What the hell? There was a wolf hiding in the barn! Eating a human corpse! God damn it! Okay, sorry, that, affected me. I was not ready for that at all. I was giddily talking about how happy I was at the prospect of murdering some bunnies with a trapline, and then that happened. Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta fix my, I gotta fix my, what do you call it? My hatchet. I gotta sharpen up my hatchet. Also, I gotta find a new whetstone, because it's running out of energy, and even though it's literally just, like, a kind of stone, I feel like I can't just easily find another one.
Seems to be dead. Engine more.
Which... Yeah, no, I know. Oh, what's that? Is that a key? What? Booyah! Wow, the game has locked doors in it. That's new. Although this is the story game rather than the survival game, so I should be expecting, you know, these kinds of changes. Okay. Take that, Reishi mushrooms. I don't think the bunny has seen me. I'm going to try to murder it. Wish me luck. Wow, I'm getting good at that. Alright, everybody look away. Oh, God. Hey, there's that wolf a-hole. I hate him so much. Let's just go check out the house. Hopefully find that lockbox. Maybe there's a gun in the lockbox. I could murder my first wolf. Okay, I got cocky. And now I'm just embarrassing myself. You know what? You killed 2 bunnies. Take the win and go finish off making that lady like you. Don't get cocky and try to catch a bunch more bunnies. I should totally try out that snare at the rabbit place by the tower, though. That is definitely a priority. Alright. I am now going to attract wolves because I'm carrying around uncooked bunny. What the? Ugh! Keep accidentally clicking on the thing to break down instead of the thing to collect some paper, which is... That I did want to break down. That one wasn't a mistake. I think I'm just going to sleep here for the night. And I'm going to find whatever's in this place. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to drink some water. I'm just going to take a nap here. Relax. Let the wolf get bored and go somewhere else. And then just, like, reassess tomorrow. Okay. Got a book to burn. Lockbox. Is there a pistol inside? There definitely wasn't. Emergency kit is distributed free of charge by the Great Bear Earthquake Memorial Society. Okay, our non-profit. Okay. Good.
This stuff will come in handy.
Bandages, cardboard matches, MREs, flare. Ooh. You know, flares are also good at scaring away wolves, so I'm glad I have them, but they're not as useful as torches. Because, well, I mean, I guess they're exactly as useful as torches, it's just you can't make a flare. Although they light a lot faster than torches, don't they? Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, wow, that's a lot of books. We're going to have some sort of a book burning party, it looks like. Well, you know what? There's worse reasons to come back to my channel than to win the quizzes I constantly have. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Utilities bill. There's gonna be a clue. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think actual utility companies say to the tune of, "Oh no, they're taking away their his solar panels. That's sad." Wow. Okay, well, that sucks. Alright. I'm, you know, neighbor's note. Here we go. So relieved, thanks for helping us look. The time, maybe a wolf went... Oh, God. Start a town. Fewer people can check, I guess. Molly separate things should make it. Do your dog, too. Feel about wildlife. Would shoot a wolf even... Oh, damn it. So he doesn't have a gun. Don't like loud noises. Roadside flare might do the trick. Ooh. Nice. Apparently this guy is just a little weird. Oh, okay. Strange thing to admit, but good for you. For being open about that strange thing to admit. Oh my god, this is a lot of food. And a lot of gear to carry. But food? Wow, god, I mean... Would I have had to do anything else in the blind lady's food mission at all if I had just walked out to this guy's farm in the first place? This is fantastic. Alright, what have we got? Let's turn on the torch and look around. It's getting pretty dark. That's why oh god, I'm like... You know, Hogaru, you knew there was a reason why flares were worse than torches. Yet, when you were just saying that a second ago, you couldn't come up with what it was. You can't turn off a flare, is the reason. You can't conserve a flare for later use. Once you've used it, it's used. Whereas this torch has scared off 2 different wolves. And it's just 1 torch.
But I'll make it.
Oh yeah, you got a sprained ankle. I keep forgetting. I wonder how my can opener's doing. Should I just toss it and get another can opener? What am I saying? I can give her the can opener. She wants can openers. That's one of the items she needs for trust points. I will absolutely do that. Alright. There we go. Peanut butter. What? Can peanut butter even get moldy? Like, I've seen very, very stale peanut butter. I have never seen moldy peanut butter. I mean, I guess it must be possible, but I'm just saying, I've literally never seen that. And I don't clean out my fridge enough, or my cupboards enough, so I feel like it's something I would have seen. I've seen moldy jam. Oh my god, like, jam molds over like that in a second. But, baseball cap. Yeah, baseball cap, for some reason, so actually lowers your resistance to cold, and I don't know how that works, because, like, I've got a toque on, excuse me, and the toque's all well and good, but then if I also put on the wool cap, I have lower resistance to cold. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I was putting on, like, no matter how bad a hat is at keeping you warm, a baseball cap is at keeping you warm, and it's completely useless. That's absolutely accurate. How would it make you less warm to put it on over a toque? I just don't get it. Alright, so let's have some food, let's take a nap, and then we'll see if the old lady finally wants to tell us what to do next. Yes, a chest! Trail boots! Oh my god, this was the best location to come to. I am so ski jacket! This is amazing! No, you'd think that, but it really isn't. Like, I can have a completely dry one, and it just has the same effect. It's very strange. Alright, let's eat some food, and then take a nap. Like a nice, long nap. Unless I have some energy left, in which case I'll do some clothing repair, and get myself ready to go. Booyah! Now I'm nice and warm. Put on my new mountaineering boots, my brand new wool socks. Wool socks are better, right? Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, still have no extra clothing. How's my shirt situation? A dress shirt is... Wait a minute. Just a dress shirt is better against wind than the shirt I crashed in? That's weird, right? Anyway, not going to worry about it. I'm happy with the shirt I had when I was wearing. How am I doing? Mittens versus work gloves. Mittens it is. Actually, that looks pretty adorable. I'm glad I switched to the mittens. Alright, so let's shred some of my excess clothing. Oh, no, wait. Shredding clothing can wait until after dark. Fixing clothes can't. That's the rules of the game. Alright, repair. Sewing kit. 95% chance of success. I literally just rolled a 1 on a 20-sided die. That is how ridiculous that is. By the way, that's like the 3rd clothing repair failure I've had. Alright, actions. Only ever repair clothes you're wearing. Is that why it's harder to fix them because I'm wearing it? No, the game does not put that much thought into it. Alright, repair. How am I doing? 69, 31. Yeah, let's just use the cloth and finish this off. Soon it'll be too dark to repair, then I'll take that nap. I feel like I do. Like, I feel like I must. Alright, 56. Let's fix my boots, shall we? Come on, 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 come on. Get this done before the sun goes down. Yes! Oh yeah, they're in good condition now. I can also shred my other shoes to get them back. Oh, I need to fix my ear wrap. Wow, I'm going to fix it back to 100%. That's nice. Assuming I can do it fast enough. This game has a lot of sewing in it. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Like, a lot of sewing. I'm not saying it's a borderline sewing simulator, but it could be mistaken for one. I will harvest you. Oh my god, I have really low health. I did not notice how badly that wolf attack... Like, the wolf attack hurt me, but my refusal to eat anything afterwards has, of course, made it all the worst. All the worst, not worst. English is supposed to be my whole thing. Alright, wool socks. And then I am going to sleep myself healthy and eat a bunch of food, because, you know, I'm not crazy. I'm finding myself starting a lot less fires. Like, in the drop. Yes, I'm just going to quickly sharpen you, and then I am, for real, taking a break from adventuring, taking a nap, getting some health. There we go. Yeah, here in the campaign, I'm doing a lot less... maybe let's not eat the peanut butter. Do I have antibiotics? I do. Alright, eating the peanut butter. Taking the risk. Wish me luck. I just ate a bunch of mold. Yeah, that was food poisoning. I knew. This might have gotten me killed. Food poisoning, peanut butter chest. Alright, that was a mistake. And I have to recover for 10 hours. Which I was about to sleep anyway, so, you know, yay. This is bad, though. This is really, really bad. Yeah, when stuff gets below 20% food, just don't eat it. You know, it's not worth the risk. Did that still count? Did I still get the calories for eating the food that then poisoned me? Or no? I do! That is a surprise. Alright, let's sleep for 10 hours. Hopefully we survive the night. I might not survive the night. I have food poisoning. Oh, thank God. How's my condition sucks. I could not... right now, I couldn't survive a wolf attack if a wolf attacked me. And given the amount of raw rabbit I'm carrying around, like, that is a danger. Alright, let's fix up my hatchet, shall we? Hopefully get my sharpening skill a little increased. I gotta say, there's a bunch of skills that Bush pilot Will Mackenzie comes with that I feel like there's... I mean, so he's already good at sewing, and he's already good at cooking, and he's already good at fire starting. I feel like he should be better at sharpening knives. I don't know this guy's life, but I just feel like from everything I've seen about him within the game, I'm just like the kind of guy who's a beardo, who's a charter pilot out in the wilderness. To me, that reads guy who's good at sharpening knives. That reads guy who's got a knife collection, you know? I feel like I should have started the game with higher than 30 knife sharpening. That's all I'm saying. You're damn right it is. You know, I actually haven't checked out what Will's skill levels are. Ever, I think? Should totally do that. I still haven't found another knife somehow. Sharpening skill 44, that's not bad. And now I'm getting 4 per sharpen rather than 3. Okay. So just 5 more, and we're good. Well, 4 more, because I don't want to go over is my point.
I could eat anything.
This is literally the most boring thing I've ever done on a stream, and I apologize for that. I am broadcasting a fictional character sharpening a knife. That's a madness. That is madness, what I just did. Alright, let's go and max out her friendship, shall we?
I need to find food.
No, I've got one thing I'm not short of is food, buddy. That is not a risk at all. Look, I have a giant thing of... No, they're moldy! Oh, that was almost bad. Whew. Let's drop the moldy crackers, shall we? So I don't accidentally start eating them again. Do. It's over 25%. I don't think I'm gonna get food poisoning. Because I legit would not survive another bout of food poisoning. That's just not going to happen. Okay. Now my food is decent. Okay, I can afford it. I don't understand how it takes me 333 calories to dress a rabbit. It's a rabbit. I've seen that movie where that lady, like, on screen... Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I guess it makes sense that if it's a channel that's mostly known for hidden object games. Yeah, knife sharpening wouldn't be that off-brand, would it? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just saying, I watched a movie, right, where a lady, and I mean, I know she has a knife and not a hatchet, where I watched her on screen kill a rabbit and, like, slice it a little with a knife and just strip all of the fur off of it and make that, like, take off its pelt, and I'm sure she could have gut it in another minute, but the point is, she took that rabbit and it went from being alive to being skinned in, like, 35 seconds. So the idea that it is taking me an hour and a half to dress a rabbit is crazy. Like, it's just madness. And if you can tell me what movie I'm talking about, this is the third or fourth, like, prize I've offered in this stream. So this is my priziest stream ever. If you can tell me what movie I'm talking about, and it's a documentary where I watched a lady dress a rabbit in, like, 35 seconds, you will win a prize. So, oh my god, I have offered so many prizes here. But then again, I've got, you know, a grab bag with a dozen games in it, and then 50 other games to add to the grab bag as those ones go out. I mostly created the grab bag because I don't want to send people a list of the 100 games I have codes for. Because I think people don't like having... I mean, this is going to sound crazy, but I feel like people don't like having that much choice. Oh my god! That is... Yeah, that is dark. Excellent joke, but that is very dark what you just said. My God. Although, weirdly, you don't know how close you got. And sadly, if I told you why you were so close, people would immediately get it, so I don't want to do that, but you just got weirdly close. Yeah, to it. With your disturbingly off-color joke, which I applaud you for. I applaud you for the disturbingly off-color joke, 100%. Let's start a fire! This is the kind of game where that's a normal thing to want to do and not a psycho thing to want to do. I guess there are no books to read to learn things in the campaign mode. Which is fine. I mean, that's a fun part of the strategy and survival mode, but I don't need it in the main game. The game is teaching me enough survival as it is. Although I gotta say, right from the beginning, I've had a problem with how much this game estimates how long it's gonna take you to do things. Where it's like, you've got a hatchet, and there's, like, a crate. It's like, it's gonna take you 5 minutes to turn this crate into kindling. And I'm like, it would take me 10 seconds to turn that crate into kindling if I had a hatchet. Are you kidding me? It's a hatchet, and that's a crate. I will have some gamey rabbit, thank you very much. Alright. So much gamey. How is it gamey already? I literally killed these rabbits yesterday, and they've been in a cold house since. Like, I just dressed them. But whatever. You know what? Not gonna complain. But yeah, the game has always had a crazy idea of how long it takes to accomplish things. Right, it's like, oh, to turn that chair into kindling, it's going to take you 45 minutes. If I picked up that chair, like just lifted it into the air over my head, and then smashed it against the ground, it would become kindling, and the entire, like, time it would take to do that is less than 5 seconds. But this game is like, nope. And the thing is, I'm sure some people... Yeah, I know, right? That is another thing about the game. Food expires so quickly in the game. I'm like, here's the thing. I have some fish in my fridge from 2 years ago. You know, my father-in-law caught some fish, and he cleaned it, and he put it in a Ziploc bag, filled the Ziploc bag with water, and that has been in my fridge, my freezer, for 2 years. And I could go and eat that fish, and it would be fine, because I've eaten fish that's that old. Because when it's frozen, yeah, can stuff get freezer burned? Yeah, but while freezer burned food doesn't taste good, it's still perfectly edible. You're not going to get, as long as you cook it well, you are not going to get sick from eating freezer burned food, and that's the worst thing that can happen to cold food. So the idea that all of this food is going bad is kind of a crazy and ridiculously video gamey addition to what is otherwise... Well, I was about to say super realistic. It's not a super realistic game, but it's making it even more unrealistic than it already is. Like, for example, like, I actually had occasion last year... I'm sitting on my new couch, which means I had to get rid of my old couch, which was so large, I'm not even sure how we got it into the apartment. You know, like, it was one of those ridiculously plush, oversized couches. And it was in such bad shape, we knew we didn't want to give it away. So I wanted to take it down to the garbage, but I legit was going to have trouble getting it out the door. So I'm like, oh, I'll just disassemble this couch. I had a hammer, and I had a saw. And in half an hour, there was just, like, a pile of couch cushions and chunks of wood with upholstery on them. Like, it is not a big job to disassemble a wooden couch. But this game would have you believe that if you find a couch, if you want to reduce it to a bunch of cloth and burnable wood, that's going to take you 2.5 hours. I'm here to tell you, as someone who's done it, and I didn't even have a hatchet, it is no way that intensive an activity, nor that time-consuming. Although I'm still a little bitter about not being able to build a sled. Like, I feel like if I was trying to forage in the wild, job one, first thing day one I would do, well, I mean, you know, check for rescue, blah, 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 you know, all the same thing. I'm just saying, if I was actually in a situation where I had a house and I had to go out into the woods to find firewood and blah, 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 Like, priority one is build a sled. You know, get some pieces of wood, hopefully that have a curve at the end of it, you know, ideally, but if you can't get that one, it's not that important. You just put an angled piece of wood at the front. All right, take that piece of wood. The MRE gives 1,750 calories, which they think is about a full day. Is that accurate? I don't know what MREs are like in real life. But anyway, I take a sled, and then once you got a sled and you've strapped some rope to the front of it, you know, spoiler alert, you can grab an unlimited amount of wood and drag it back through the snow. Because sleds slide on the top of the snow. That's the whole point of having a sled. You know, so suddenly you're not being able to carry back as much wood as you can hold. You're able to carry back as much wood as you can drag. And spoiler alert, you can drag a hell of a lot more wood that you can than you can carry. Like, dragging is so much easier than carrying. There's not even any competition. How is my health? Okay. That sounds about right then. Yeah, 1,800 calories. That's good for a full day's. The thing that's so crazily unrealistic is that half a kilogram of peanut butter has 900 calories. And I'm like, what? Do you know the beautiful world we would be living in if half a kilogram of all right, that's a flare. I have to light the right thing. There we go. Like, the kind of beautiful utopia we'd be living in if delicious peanut butter had only 900 calories in 500 grams. Here's the thing about peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Most people who aren't allergic to peanuts, I think, love peanut butter. I think it's a very popular thing to love. It is essentially like the peanut butter, not like organic peanut butter. I mean, that's got more protein in it, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying like Skippy brand peanut butter, Peter Pan brand peanut butter, or if we're from Canada, the only brand that's available, Kraft brand peanut butter, is, and this is going to sound like an exaggeration, but it's only a slight exaggeration, is essentially peanut flavored icing. Like, it's basically the same as the icing you would put on cakes. It's peanut flavored, and there's more protein in it than icing, but not a lot more protein, and basically the same amount of sugar. It is madness. Wow, it is too dark out here to see. I thought it would be a little brighter by now. Let's keep the light on, shall we? All I have to do is find the road, and I'm fine, because the road heads straight back to town, but ooh, this is not going to be a blast. Because they introduced the most decadent thing I had ever seen in my life in a grocery store. Well, most decadent thing to put on bread, I'll say. Obviously, there are, like, cakes. I'm not going to say cakes don't exist. But anyway, like, the most decadent thing I'd... Oh, wait, let's check the map to see where the barn is in relation to the road so I don't go wandering off into the... Okay, so if I go... So the farm's right there. As long as I go towards the river, there's the outbuildings. Okay, so if I stay between the farmhouse and the outbuildings, I will find the road. Okay. Anyway, and if I miss the road, I'll run into the river. And you can't miss a river. It's a river. Anyway, the most decadent thing I ever saw in a grocery store to put on bread. Some people might say, well, honey's pretty decadent. And other people might say, oh, well, you know, cinnamon spread is pretty decadent. And I will agree that both honey and... Oh, crap, it's a wolf. All right, I've got a plan. And the plan is to totally get murdered by a wolf. Yeah! Where are you, you son of a bitch? Well, yes, I was getting there. Yes. So, obviously you're familiar with Nutella, which is just, you know, sugar and cocoa and a single ground up hazelnut so they can pretend it's health food? Where is this wolf? Like, I hear him, but I don't see him. Anyway, so yeah, you're from, that was the next part of the story. So you're familiar with Nutella, I'm sure everyone is. It's delicious. So what they introduced to stores, I think recently, I only started seeing it this past year, was Nutella made by Hershey's that is branded after Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So it's basically Nutella. Oh, there's the outbuildings! Oh, I see you. Don't pretend I don't see you. better run, jerk. I actually don't feel great about making a wolf scream, but I'm a monster. Anyway, so it's Nutella with both little chunks of Reese's peanut butter confection in it, and like the flavor of that. So it's madness. It is ridiculously decadent that anyone would ever put this on bread, and I've put it on bread so I know from whence I speak. Anyway, here's the point I was getting. Because I was curious about how decadent it was and how bad it was for me, I grabbed the nutritional information on the back of the bottle, and I put it next to the nutritional information on the back of the peanut butter bottle, and they were the same. Like, a thing that is basically chocolate spread with sugared peanut butter in it had the same nutritional value, like same amount of sugar, same amount of fat, everything, as peanut butter. That, I mean, again, the only difference was slightly less protein. But again, slightly less. So yeah, let's not pretend we live in a fantasy world where peanut butter is, you know, a sane thing to just eat all the time. Because in this game, and again, weirdly though, in this game, they massively underestimate peanut butter's value as a survival food. Because that 50 grams, I am completely lost. I'm just going to start a fire, and I'm going to camp out until morning. Because I feel like I'm going to get lost and eaten by wolves if I keep trying this. So, let's start a fire and burn some books. Because I do not want to get myself killed. I'm having too good of an adventure here to get myself killed by wolves in the darkness. I really thought it was going to be morning when I woke up, but they don't let you sleep extra. I could have just passed time, but I didn't think of it. Do I still have my bedroll? Because I can nap out here next to the fire. Fire will keep the wolves away. So yeah, in the game, half a kilo of peanut butter is the laborious point I've been trying to get to. In the game, it gives you about 900 calories. In real life, half a kilogram of peanut butter is like 1,800 calories. It would be the same as that meal ready to eat. Alright. Come on. That's 2 hours of fire. That's gotta get me through to the morning, right? Okay, let's melt a little snow to pass. Oh yeah, no, there's the sun. It's almost morning. We're
Looks like
fine.
I made it through another night.
You're goddamn right I did. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, because you can just eat peanut butter, and that's enough energy. There are so many calories in peanut butter that it's just enough energy to keep you going for, like, the whole half a day. Yeah, so it's like instead of having a whole meal, just have a couple of spoonfuls of peanut butter, and you are good to go. So seriously, you did that in basic training. That's kind of amazing. Wow. Alright, so now we can just wait by the fire until... Oh, it's bright enough to see. Okay, I really wasn't as far off course as I thought I was. Like, there's the silo right there. Okay, you all heard that, right? Jesus, I don't like that wolf. Let's take a torch and be on our way. Alright. Oh, yeah, I did wander way in the wrong direction. So I'm glad I stopped. Because I would have just wandered into the woods and gotten myself killed. Yeah, apparently it is really easy to do that during blizzards. I think we all know a little movie called John Carpenter's The Thing. I don't know if you know this, but it's the best movie ever made. Or, if not the best movie ever made, top 5. See, there you go. At least we got somebody here who understands that peanut butter is a dessert rather than a meal or a snack. Dissolve in your mouth peanut butter. Although I was doing some homemade chocolate making. I recently found out the recipe for Reese's peanut butter chocolate. And I was kind of shocked that it really is unbelievably easy to make. Like, I guess I thought there was something mysterious about their process, but literally it's just, here's peanut butter. Add in, like, take a cup of peanut butter, Add 2 cups of icing sugar. Put in half a stick of butter. There, you've got Reese's peanut butter. Just like in the cups. And I'm like, oh, okay. I assumed there would be something more to it than that, but there isn't. That's all it is. And by the way, they also like add milk. They're also like add milk to keep it from being too crumbly. And here's a fun recipe thing. If you don't like milk, which a lot of people don't, because milk is, let's face it, kind of disgusting, but you need something to put into your recipes that's slightly thicker than water. I find a good thing to add is maple syrup. Now that might be because I'm Canadian, but I think it works great. I always add maple syrup to cake recipes or cookie recipes when they say to add milk. And not only does it cook just as well, I've never had a single complaint about it. So, yay? So is this wolf still hanging around snacking on that corpse? He totally is. I'm taking out my better torch. I'm out of torches. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, screw it. I'm just running for safety. I've got plenty of... I just woke up. I've got plenty of strength. I don't need this right now. Alright, have I left Granny Goodness alone that for long enough that she can finally give me the next plot point? Or do we still have more adventuring to do before that will unlock? I gotta say, it's not that the game's unfocused, it's that... It's weird because... So they have you do something for her to move the plot forward, right? And then you're supposed to just go out and do freeform adventuring. And if they would have her to, like, improve your survival skills and learn how to gather until she gives you the next plot point.
My friend is
See?
out there
There
and
we
she
go.
needs my help.
I feel like if they would just give
Tell
you a
me how
little
to
more
find her. I'll do
guidance and some
whatever I
more
can to
side
help you get out of
quests,
here.
it would be balanced a little better. I'm fine with it because I spent so much time with the survival mode. But there you go.
To put her to rest.
What?
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
What's
On
wrong
the
with
other
this
side
guy?
of town, there's a farmhouse.
You mean the
You'll find
literal
it
place I just went?
To a safety
I
deposit
just
box.
did that!
Somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait, farm?
Okay.
Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
I think she might not be talking
They
about your
left
friend.
her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This
Damn.
is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the
Well,
bank,
this just took a dark
you'll
turn.
find the answers. Now go.
Oh, Granny Goodness. Okay. No, I found a piece of her scarf. I did not see the word perseverance. I saw the scarf. What? Aw, how sweet. Jesus! How did I not notice that? Oh. Yeah, you could have started with that. Grey Mother, you're the worst. Aw. No, definitely not. You're 100% not talking about my friend anymore. And again, it's ex-wife. It's not friend. Yeah, it is obviously having problems. The old Barker... Oh, if it had only been the Baker farm, we could have done a Resident Evil 7 crossover. That would have been great. Oh. Always nice to speak ill of the dead. Bank. Tell me more about this bank. Okay. Damn. Old paper? What do you mean old paper? Oh, is this... Again, this is set in the future, right? Oh, Resident Evil 7. You're the best. Alright, I'm going to give her those rabbit things and hopefully she'll give me some awesome boots. Current trust level. I would like to give you 2 rabbit pelts. Shaboom! I probably could have kept one of those rabbit pelts to help me make the gloves and given her the can opener. That would have been smarter. But I was so psyched to be giving her the boots that now I feel silly. What can you tell me about Great Bear? Well, it's the name of a lake. That was worth a rabbit pelt. She gave me a book? Awesome. Better boots, yo. Is someone going to teach me how to make mucklucks? Because that would be awesome. Yeah. I have been. I'm on my 3rd set of shoes. Aww. Luckily, her whatever and I have the same size feet. Goddamn right they will. Okay, what have we got? We've got journal updated knowledge. I've got awesome new boots. This is going pretty great. Let's go find out what's going on in the bank. Nice. Alright, so do I have a book to read finally, or no? I don't think I do. Alright, so let's get rid of items I don't need quickly. Because I am massively overloaded. So do I have anything else that's broken? No. Alright, so let's just put down a bunch of my tools, and then we'll go find out what's going on at the bank. I will make a torch. How can I not make a torch? Ugh. There's got to be some sticks lying around here somewhere, right? Apparently I had a bunch of coal, which is awesome, but, you know. Oh, God, I just realized. Is she going to die of old age, and then I take the rifle from her dead body, and that's how I get a rifle? Because I don't know if I'd be down with that. That's not cool. That would make me mucho sad. Very mucho. If I knew, if that wasn't the most obscure thing I'd ever said, I would have made that another quiz. But, yeah, very mucho is just way too obscure. Like, even for people who like Kids in the Hall, how are they going to know that very mucho was a reference to Kids in the Hall? Oh, I never drank the herbal tea. That was dumb. Alright, let's drop a bunch of my stuff and go exploring. I don't need 2 lanterns. I don't even need 1 lantern right now. I got a torch. And I'm not going out at night, so I still have way too much stuff. Although you should see my survival game. I literally have just... The entire ranger station is just laden with nonsense. It is ridiculous. I know, right? God, if only this game gave me a storage box, I would be unbelievably happy. But even, like, the storage areas you use, like if you go to the Quonset garage in the Coastal Highway region, right? There's so much storage. You can actually organize your stuff and not just have it lying around everywhere, which is great. But every place has its own item limit? Okay, where are my plot items? Alright, let's just do the quest. Alright, I have the safety deposit box key. I found it on that corpse out in the garage. So let's go to the bank and find this thing. I didn't notice that note on the wall. Yeah, God, if this game had a Resident Evil style item box, it would be my new favorite game. No! Ah, okay, Hidden Object Guru here. Sorry about that. The game crashed again. It does that a lot, is the thing. Just take this stuff. I'm very sorry about that. The game crashed, as is its wont. Yeah, this is just a game that crashes a lot, is the thing. I don't have anything to offer beyond that. It's very frustrating. Yep. Yeah, so I think we've reached a sign that I should start wrapping this up. So let's go find out what's going on in the bank, and then we'll call it a day. But Jesus, game. We have now crashed in the main game 11 times. No, 10 times. That's madness. Like, I know that they're working 24 hours a day at this point to get all of the bugs out, and I appreciate that, but I would appreciate it more if it didn't keep crashing, you know? I would appreciate it more if the game didn't flop out on me all the time. So frustrating. Alright, so, let's see. I was dropping all the stuff I don't need to go check out a bank. Although it's super windy, so who the hell knows what I'll need. Okay. Seriously, though, when's that Resident Evil 7 DLC coming out? Like, they said spring, and it's now August. And I know they sent out a letter saying, we apologize, it's taking longer than we thought, and we promise we're still working on it. And I appreciate that. But, you know, you could give us an ETA. It's free DLC, so I know it's not... But there was also supposed to be... I got a season pass, right? And in addition to the free DLC Not a Hero, there was supposed to be more paid DLC that was part of my season pass. And not only has Not a Hero not shown up, they haven't even mentioned what the paid story DLC is. That isn't just, you know, more adventures in the Baker house. I love the Baker house. 100%. I think it's a great location. I love being in it. I love adventuring in it. I love everything about the game. This is not a complaint about Resident Evil 7. I think it's the best PSVR game there is. I think it's one of the best games there is. Here's my point. When are we going to get all of the extra content we were promised? Because don't say we weren't promised other content. We absolutely were. Why am I carrying all this water around? Alright. Yeah, no, I got all the DLC. I got and reviewed, and there are videos up of me playing all of the DLC. But, you know, that all came out in the 2 weeks after the game came... Within, like, a month of the game coming out in February, there were 2 big chunks of DLC that I loved and thought were great. But in addition to that, there was supposed to be free expansion, Not a Hero, and a paid story expansion with new locations, new enemies, blah, 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 blah. And within a month of the game coming out, we had all of the Forbidden Tapes DLC, right? But, okay, here we go. Oh. Alright, hey, let's hope the door works this time. You know, I just think it's strange that it's like, within a month, we had these 2 big chunks of DLC that I loved, and now we are 5 months later, and the only word we've gotten is, oh, by the way, like, literally the only word we've gotten is, oh, by the way, Not a Hero has been delayed. Like, well, that's not sufficient, dude.
Where would they hide the combination for this vault?
Good question. I have to figure out the combination for the vault before I can get at the safety deposit boxes? Are you kidding me? No. Oh, thank God I brought my lantern. No, it is the problem with season passes. You're absolutely right. And, I mean, because they said so much of the DLC was coming right away, I was fine with getting a season pass. And a bunch of it did come right away, but then, like, we've just had no word whatsoever since. It's just been radio silence, and that has been very frustrating.
Still pretty handy.
I love Resident Evil 7 so much. I think it's a great game. I think it's the best Resident Evil game. Oh, nice. Wonder how long that cup of coffee's been there. Alright. File cabinet I've fully searched. Lockers I've fully searched. You can't touch those things. Maybe there's like a post-it under here. That's where I would put the vault code if I worked in a bank, which is why mine would be the easiest bank in the world to rob. Okay. Seriously, though. Where is this vault code? Oh, here we go. Posted, posted, posted. Can't be read. Come on! Nope, that's not a thing. There's no office in this place. Oh, here we go. Mailboxes that I can't unlock. Post-its I can't read. Files I can't read. A number pad that doesn't work. Stack of papers that should be burned and nothing else. Oh, an energy bar. That's pretty useful. Alright. Maybe they hid the code in the locker? They definitely didn't hide the code in the locker. Alright. It honestly looks like I'm not going to find this code, which is crazy to me. Like, it would be behind the counter, right? Like, it wouldn't be on the other side where the people going to the bank are, would it? Do I have to, like, find the bank manager's house? No, that would be crazy. Yeah, and I didn't bring my hacksaw. Okay, there's another cardboard box. There's more newsprint. Oh, yes! Manager's office! Here we go! Come on! Bank manager's office absolutely has to have it. Or at least loan officer's office. It's something like that. Yes! I have to go to the bank manager's house to find the code! Are you kidding me? This is ludicrous. I can't believe we're doing this. Alright, bank manager's house it is. This is so crazy. I wonder where the bank manager's house is, right? Let's see if it's on the map. Maybe the game has done me a solid. Oh, they did. Thank God. Light up the night. The Grey Mother. So it's that house. Last house on the left this time. So we got there eventually. That's what counts. Wow. Seriously, though, this game, crash less. Please, can you figure it out? Like ASAP. I love that even the wolves have gone home. It's so windy. Yeah, last house on the left. There it is. And then the game... Oh, second last. Alright. Oh, no, wait. That door wasn't locked. I mean, it's nice that I found shelter from the storm and all, but the door wasn't actually locked. So let's go find the one with the locked door, which might be the one I was looking for. Fingers crossed. I'm so, like... I would have stopped this stream half an hour ago, except now I really want to find out what's going on with the bank. And I keep running into obstacles that stretch out my plans. Oh, here we go. That is a bank manager. No, it's not! What the hell is happening here? What was the key for? I was about to say, does the door just automatically be unlocked if you have the key? But no, that's not how it's worked before. I've had to use the key. Alright, let me just look at the map one more time. Alright, she says it's... I really wish I could zoom in a little farther. Okay, her map seems to suggest it's this house. Honestly, it's not that far off from just what being a Canadian is like if you live... I mean, not if you live in Canada, if you live farther north than I do, but yeah, this kind of crap is what Canadians have to put up with 4 months out of the year. Although less days of winter every year because of this pesky global warming. But, yeah, no, it's pretty brutal. We do have snow squalls, which are amazing. What the hell is this key for? Also, where in my inventory are key items? Like, plot-based items? So, general notes. Collectibles. Here we go. So I've got the lockbox key. Got the Paradise Farms key. Right. Bank manager's house key will unlock one of the houses in Milton. Presumably this one. Oh, you know where the code is. Great. Can you tell me? I do not mind being told. I'm not trying to prove I'm the best at this game, because I assume the code would be in this guy's house, but now I don't even know if this is this guy's house, because I didn't have to unlock a door to get into it. Oh, okay, so it is in the house. I would have found it eventually, thank you very much for letting me know, if this is in fact his house. Ugh. This is definitely not his house. This is 100% not his house. I got a scarf out of it, though. Alright, the house must be the house back set away from the road with the Canadian flag on it. Alright, this is embarrassing. These are such tiny houses. This one doesn't even have a bathroom, does it? Oh, no, it has a bathroom. I'll just steal some water then, and then be on my way. God bless you, toilet tank. You are a prime source of potable water. Potable? I don't know enough that word.
Heavy.
I'll say. Okay. Let's go to the bank manager's house, get his code key, open the key, use the lockbox key to open the safety deposit box, find out what's in there, go back to Grey Mother, and finally get her plot information. We're doing this. This is happening. Oh. I'm still pissed off about not getting the flare gun, just FYI, but, you know, I've accepted my failure. So one of these two houses must be the bank manager's house. Boom! Locked door. Here we go. It was the Canadian flag. Okay, I guessed right. Okay, good. Whew. Do you think they use Canadian flags to tip us off to when we've reached important points in the game? Because that would be awesome. I will take those matches. Thank you very much. I will come back later and search this guy's house. I'm not going to waste everybody's time by doing it now. Nobody needs to see me search this guy's house. Nightstand. Bed. This is to the left of the bed, I just realized. Alright, here we go. To the right of the bed. Nightstand.
You can always use more food.
Oh, thank God. 1930-08. Done and done. 1930-08. I can 100% remember 1930-08. If people are saying to me later, hey, is 1930-08-09 the code for the bank? I'd be like, I'm sorry, it was 1930-08. Probably because if I had to guess why your favorite Let's Players are Canadian, I would suggest it's our neutral accents that make us relatively easy to listen to. Like, we all have what appear to Americans and Europeans. I mean, I don't know if it's other places as well. But we sound like non-regional Americans. We sound like Americans who aren't from anywhere. And I think people find that pleasant and non-threatening. That is my guesstimation. I can't say for sure. Now, there are Canadians with heavy Canadian accents. The, oh, okay there, we're from Canadian, get us some beer, eh? Like, that accent does exist, but it's like a really small regional accent, I would say. So if I had to guess why you prefer that specific thing, because I've heard from a couple of people that they enjoy 1930-08. See, I was paying attention. Although I don't know why I can't just pick this lock like I've been doing all of the other ones. It would have been really embarrassing if I had immediately forgotten what the code was after making such a big deal out of that. Oh. That was weird. It's like a ghost attacked me. Okay. That was wrong. I have to find other safety deposit box keys? Has this game suddenly turned into Dead Rising 2? Was that too obscure a reference? Oh my god. Number 20. I didn't find a safety deposit box key. I found a lockbox key. I don't have the safety deposit box key I need. Oh my god. I have not heard of Two Best Friends Play, but that is probably largely because I do not, you know, I am not largely familiar with who does what on YouTube. This is still a relatively new channel by YouTube standards. I only started streaming a couple of months ago. I do not know a lot about other YouTubers. But hey, Two Best Friends Play sounds good. If I had a best friend, I would definitely recruit them to play games with me. Sadly, that's not an option. Okay. Let's check the map, shall we? And back to the farm he went. Because even after all that farm adventuring, he didn't find the frigging lockbox key. I'm just going to sprint all the way there. I don't care. I found a lockbox key, not a safety deposit key. This is so embarrassing. Are you tired? You don't get to be tired, okay? You don't get to quit on me now. I am finding out what is in that safety deposit box, and I am not stopping until I do. Although I am getting thirsty. And it's almost 5 o'clock. I've been at this for 3 hours. Wow, that was not my intention. But thank you for coming along on this journey, everyone who did. Wow. Okay. I wish I could level up my character and make him better at sprinting and better at climbing and stuff, because as I play the survival game with all of the mountaineering ropes, like, never once have I climbed a mountaineering rope in that game secure that I was going to make it to the top without dying. And I actually fell off one of the ropes once, and that was... I had been running away from a bear, and I grabbed onto the rope, and that was a mistake, because that took a lot of my energy. What is in the house across from the Canadian house under the bed? Is it one of the safety deposit box keys? Because I'm not looking... There are 4 locked safety deposit boxes. I need the story-based one, which is out here at the frigging farm, which I'm walking through a blizzard to get to. Because I have no other options. Okay. So, yeah, actually I saw that there was a trophy for unlocking all the safety deposit boxes, so I assume that in addition to that, there's like 2 others hidden somewhere. So there's the one plot-related one, and then there'll be like 4 other ones. There'll be 3 other ones. One is right across the street, which I appreciate you telling me. Alright, there's the Barker house. No, that's the outbuildings. Where the hell is the house? This blizzard is kicking my ass. Okay, there's the barn. There's the outbuildings. The house should be right there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, those outbuildings got me all turned around when it was nighttime.
To find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, done and done. Hey, if you wanted to tell me where the key inside the farm was, I wouldn't say no to that information.
The old lady said the key was here somewhere.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember. I was there for that. I've already searched everything. Alright. I'd turn on the old lantern, but I'm actually out of fuel. Okay. Check the nightstand.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Checked under the bed. Alright, I'll just have some snack food while I try to figure this out. Delicious grape soda, delicious energy bar. And... delicious... No, not coffee, not coffee! Oh, that was close. Oh, near the fireplace. Thank you. It may look like I've commenced cheating at the game, but I think I have just reached a completely understandable level of frustration. Is there a spooky attic up there with green and red lights? That is... Oh, no, it's just... There's no secret attic. That would have been great. Yeah. But, honestly, having to come back to the farm was not an ordeal I had planned or hoped for. Oh, God, it's in this, isn't it? Of course it's in the urn. And earlier, I wasn't allowed to click on the urn. You son of a game. Oh. No, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because obviously I've been trying to wrap this up for like half an hour now. I just want to get to an honest and logical stopping point, and I don't think that's so crazy. Alright, let me just drink some hot coffee, and I'll zoom back out into the storm, and we'll say our goodbyes. This is madness, is what's happening now. Oh, I burned money to start the fire. That was fun. This game had better not crash again. Alright. I would like you to heat up my coffee. Still got plenty of daylight. We're on our way. I'm a little on the exhausted side, which is less good, because I'm also carrying a lot. But the coffee will help with that, but it won't help a lot. I'm just saying, I might lose the ability to sprint soon. Wish me luck! Alright. Here we go. Maybe I should have slept for an hour in the house. Ah, who can say? Yeah, the urn really should have... No! Yeah, so that's my third crash during this streaming session. 3 whole crashes. It saved. The game saved after I got the thing from the urn, so we didn't lose a lot of progress. It's not like it erased my progress or anything, but yeah. Game's still crashing all the time. And by the way, I'm still on the first frigging chapter. There are supposed to be 5 episodes to this game, and I am still in episode 1. Yeah, I'm gonna delete... I've been backing up this recording session, and I am going to delete all of the online ones. I'm gonna delete all of the online versions of this and just post one master video of all of these edited together without the constant interruptions. Oh my
Can't feel
god.
my feet.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really sorry. Like, at this point, I'm just doing this out of stubbornness, I think. Like, what is happening here? It's just, it won't stop crashing on me. And thanks for staying with me to the end, because this is just madness. I've got a growly stomach. I've almost frozen to death. I'm sprinting everywhere in the hopes we can get to the bank in a reasonable amount of time. Oh my god. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Honestly, if it crashes again, just you're watching this live, and I appreciate that, but if it crashes again, just check the video. Just, like, I'll upload a video later tonight that has the ending. Just come and check out, like, the last 5 minutes of me going nuts, because that's all the last video will be. Although, oh my god, this the video for this file for this is going to be ridiculous. Because I just left it running. So it's going to be like 20 gigabytes. Although maybe a little less. This isn't the most visually intensive game. So. I was playing Die Young, and I accidentally left the recorder running too long, and I had to throw out an entire recording session because my video editor cannot handle a file 50 gigabytes in size. And that is how ridiculously huge Die Young's videos are, because the screen is way too detailed. But, like, when I'm playing Anti-Hero, you got a video file that's, you know, like 1 gigabyte for an hour of gameplay, because it's basically just a static screen with Every now and then a little bit of movement. Come on, don't crash. Don't you dare crash. Oh, okay. Loading screen. Here we go. We're doing this. What?! Oh my god! Okay, so can it possibly crash again? Am I just jinxing myself by even talking about this? Wish me luck. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We did it. We're here. All right. Let's do it. Box number 15. All right, let's go see what Grey Mother has to say. This has been a nightmare. Thank you for coming along on this nightmare with me. I hope it has proven satisfying. Although, who can say? I want to start the sign-off now, because literally the second I do this Grey Mother thing, I am stopping the game for, like, until the next patch comes out. Or, you know, I might play a little on the treadmill, who knows. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming along this journey with me. If you had a good time, please like and subscribe. There were 4 contests on this video, so there's plenty to win if that interests you. I, personally, love The Long Dark, except when it constantly crashes on me. You can find my other videos of me playing The Long Dark elsewhere on the playlist, and I'll see you there. But for now, let's see what the Grey Mother has to say.
Did you find it?
Here's the safety deposit box from the bank. I still don't understand.
Shh. Give me the box.
You sent me to steal jewelry for you? You said this would help me find her.
Have faith, outsider. It will. Do one last thing for me, and then I will tell you what you need to know.
I'm finished with this. I'll find my own way out of here.
Then you will die like the others. Just one more task for Grey Mother. Man who fell from the sky. And then you'll get the answers you need.
What's this last thing you need from me?
Right or wrong from the past, outsider. That's all I ask.
How can I do that?
Take these pearls to Lily.
Lily?
Okay, so here's the thing. I was fully planning to just stop there, but we got to get to the end of this quest line, and I'm a crazy person for doing it, but we got to. So I'm going to fast forward till we get to the graveyard, and we'll chat more there. See you there. Well, we did it. We're here. I got mauled by a wolf and had to heal myself up. But we still made it. God. To Emily Camp's grave. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, Lilith Barker. I got confused because I walked up to Emily Camp's grave and then that happened. Why are you putting them just at the foot of it? It's a necklace. Wrap it around the top of the grave. That's just common sense. Is everything you do ridiculous? Will Mackenzie? Bush Pilot? Jessica Raw. Ah, there it is. And note, the pearls are nowhere to be seen. Alright, now to fast forward our way back to Granny Goodness and find out what the hell she has for us next. You think there's another wolf around? Probably not another wolf around, right? Well, let's hope. Alright, let's do it. Furnace is still on, so hopefully she hasn't died, leaving me her rifle while I was gone, but that is a possibility. Come on, Granny. Give me the good word. How do I get out of this valley to the other side of that cave? Tunnel is what I meant to say there, obviously. Oof.
Lily was your daughter.
Yeah, and her evil husband
You
killed
have
her.
a good heart, Mackenzie. You see things others would miss.
But the name, Lily Barker, related to the farmer? You said they were liars and cheats.
Yeah. Real
The
dirtbag.
years have made me angry. Lily was my daughter. Our daughter. I am also a Barker.
Oh, okay.
The farmer was
I
my
misread
husband.
that situation. Although, for it to be relevant, I
lived
guess it had to be their kid.
Apart.
Because it's directly mirroring his experience
Yes.
with Astrid. I assume she
Lily
was the,
died
Oh,
climbing.
Jesus!
She wanted to summit all the peaks on Great Bear. She was young, already very talented.
Damn, though, that's a
One day she went out alone.
terrible fate.
I said no, but he said yes. Let her go.
Yikes.
She needs to face it alone. So she faced it alone. And fell.
Oof.
I never forgave him.
And the pearls?
They were
Okay.
my mother's. I gave them to Lily.
She was 16? No, she should not have been mountain climbing alone. Jesus Christ, I'm glad he got eaten by wolves.
I wanted the pearls buried with her. But her father wanted to keep them to remember.
I'm on the side of Granny Goodness here. Jesus.
We fought bitterly and never spoke again.
Losing a child is...
Like losing your own life.
Okay.
But now, maybe you can save your friend. And Lily's death doesn't have to be for nothing.
Because you see, she left a bunch of mountaineering ropes up that'll help you climb to the thing.
Take this key. Upstairs, in
Well, I was pretty
Lily's
close.
old room, is a trunk with her old climbing things. Take the rope and the map. Follow Lily's path, and you'll find the back way through the mountains.
Well, there we go.
It's the only way to find the route to Perseverance Mills. I hope
Do
you
like
find her.
Perseverance Mills. Perseverance.
Thank you.
I often mispronounce that
will you
perseverance because I can't
I'm
read.
content to sit here and think of my Lily resting with her favorite pearls.
So about that rifle.
You've done a lot for me.
That a hard
Mackenzie.
no?
I won't forget about you.
I'll try to come back.
That is nice.
or I'll send help for you.
Really, either way.
There's bound to be someone out there who can help.
My journey is
Ouch.
finished. But yours is only
A little
beginning.
warping around the map was not impressive.
Go and don't think of Grey Mother or Milton. We're of the old world now.
That's the game's coded way of telling
The
you you
new
don't get to
world
keep any of the items
It's for
you've
the
gathered here.
strong to survive.
So just carry what you can and move out.
Where can I find something to eat?
Ugh. Just loves to whine about eating. There you go. Have a soda. All right, so let's go get the climbing gear and then wrap this up by taking a nap in that sadly deceased girl's bed, which I don't feel great about. But on the upside, it's not like she's using it. Boop. All right, how's my health doing? Oh, it's fine. Just light a torch indoors, which is 100% a solid thing to do, and no one would call me crazy. All right, so, yes, I've already done the sign-off. So as I was saying, join me back here for more Long Dark in the future. Where's this chest? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I never really explored this house at all, because I couldn't... And by the way, that just tells you my priorities in games. Because I wasn't allowed to steal anything, I never bothered searching this, Yay! So, by the way, my prediction that... Oh, so to get around, I just had to go to the right of the fork around the gas station? Yeah, that was 100% accurate. Alright, let's take a nap. So, yes, as I was saying, Chapter 4, Paradise Lost. I don't know what that voice was. Let's eat a teensy bit more food. So, yeah, join me back here for more, I feel like this game is called The Long Dark. But until then, au revoir.